don't think anybody's good at anything at level 2, but
Wizards,
that's true.
they get cool
All right,
shit.
so let me recap the last couple sessions just because so you guys are up to speed. So
Okay, because I'm slow.
no, that's cool.
Hey
So we'll go back
guys.
to we'll go back to the bandits. So you guys headed to to seek out the bandits. You slaughtered a whole bunch of them outside, including some of their dogs. Decided to head into the cave, where you were confronted by more bandits who weren't fooled by your disguise. You kind of took a wagon and made barricade a couple times actually, and succeeded in killing a whole bunch of them, except that Strider got almost killed twice. Owen went down as well, and then Leroy met his final death, unfortunately. Elundo was able to kind of trick the bandits into thinking he was one of the lieutenant, and ultimately was able to get Owen's body out and Leroy's body actually out of the cave, enough so that Strider could kind of pull them to safety. You guys went off and made camp about 500 yards away, and kind of with a little bit of an overlook of the cave mouth. And you saw the two remaining bandits kind of fan out around the cave mouth and kind of take up position. Didn't really seem to be searching you guys out, but we're definitely waiting. After that, you guys kind of were recovering at your camp, and were planning on taking out the other bandits there when you heard kind of a strange noise that was supposed to be mimicking something in the woods. And at that point, what you assume is the bandit captain walked out of the cave with the other two bandits that were there, and a mounted figure on horseback came galloping in along the path you guys came from town, walked up to them, had some sort of animated conversation that bandit captain did with the hooded figure, who then promptly dispatched all three of them, ran them through without really any issue, and then looted a couple things off of the guard captain's body. Was some sort of a globe that was taken out of there that Elundo's bat saw that he was talking into in the back of the cave to somebody. Took that off the body, and then also a scrap of paper off the body. Got back on their horse and took off and headed back into, you assume, back towards town, riding the horse really hard. So you guys decided to go and loot the cave and the bodies that were there. He found a bunch of trade goods. He actually found a couple significant items too, that you guys kind of pocketed. And then you loaded up the wagon, and after, with quite a bit of effort, took you a day and a half down. We picked up a lot of some pretty good merchant supplies, weapons, armors, and you noticed that a lot of the stuff that was there had some markings that you had seen in the blacksmith shop town, so that you made sure you took those goods as well. You loaded those all up, headed back to town. As you entered town, you noticed that there was a plume of smoke that was rising somewhere in town. As you got closer, you found out that there was a tragedy while you were gone, and that the Flying Fish, which was the boat that a lot of you came in on that rescued you from the sea, had burned and had sunk out in the harbor, and you can still see the aft end of it sticking up out of the water and smoldering out there. All of the crew had died, including the captain. So they made it look like it was from fire. You find out from talking to Whisper and to Thorin that because they were actually there the night that it all went down, that there was some sort of a battle that had taken place, some sort of a conflict, and a lot of the crew and people had been run through before they were succumbed to smoke or fire. You guys went and talked to Thorin, who told you that Captain Scurvy, before he died, told you that Hecate, Thorin told you is the first captain of the personal guard for Dagos Full Sails, who is the harbor king of Murin, the town that has pretty recently taken over control of Squallhaven, and that this woman Hecate is on loan from Murin as kind of extra muscle, is what's being said. Thorin also told you his whole story about the town, and I'll give you the 2-second version. He basically settled in after the Dragon Wars and had been there for a while. The current governor was killed in an orc raid. The town nominated him to take over, which he did. The town started to grow. Actually, Captain Scurvy and his vessel started fishing for these anglerfish, and they came across and found out that these parts were extremely valuable and that anybody who was a magic user was interested in these pieces, and so it became a big export for the town. And as the town continued to grow and word spread, Mirren got word of it and decided that they were going to take possession. So they came and talked to Thorin, sent a delegation, and they promised that they would help with engineering, so they'd build better roads and better trade routes. They'd help with sanitation, getting that all set up, and then they'd also provide a garrison to help reinforce the town for everything that's happening. So Thorin knew that it was nothing more than a fancy takeover, but he also knew that there was no way that they'd be able to defend against Mirren if they decided to invade or attack, and they couldn't risk going to war. So he gave up the town essentially to Mirren, and then day goes full sails. The Harbor King and Mirren promptly installed the regent, whose name is Heinrich. And that's pretty much all you know about him. There, you guys tracked the assassin with Alundo's bat to a house in the southwest corner of town, a little tiny house down there, kind of up here on the map in the very, very, very southwest corner. It's labeled Gimby's house. And you described kind of the person you saw on horseback, and Thorin said that he didn't believe that it was Gimby based on what the description you gave. So you know that that's where the last place it was because the bat was circling overhead, and then you headed back from there. So after that, for last session, you guys returned to the Shaggy Mare after all that stuff went down, and found out that Heish, the Cobalt that had come with you on the from the Flying Fish, that was kind of Alundo's companion, had been taken. The room was tossed, and there was some claw marks and some other things. First, through some conversation, you determined that it was likely that some of the local thugs were the ones that were responsible for it. And after talking to a few people, found out that it probably was this guy named Rickles. You guys tracked his progress, yeah, and ultimately flushed him out by telling one of the people in the market that you were looking to buy a cobalt for some armor or some weapons that you were making, and you flushed them out essentially. So one of the band members led you back to a warehouse kind of in the northern part of the town, up near the manor house, and you kind of split up, and Strider decided he was going to sneak attack, climbed up through the attic space, and broke through the ceiling and basically impaled this guy without even talking. I think he said one word, and you guys had basically killed him. He fell down. The second guy that was there didn't put up much resistance. You end up knocking him out as well, and kind of you did decide to save them both. You stabilized them and then sent them to your ship. You just took them to the ship, and they put them in the brig. You guys also, at that same spot, found Heish, who was in a cage, who was not doing well at all, but you were finally able to get him back to the ship as well. From there, you guys made your way to the cemetery because there was a ceremony going on for all of the fallen members of the Flying Fish, including the captain. You got your way over there. Kinds of were mingling throughout, and then finally Thorin showed up and to kind of lead the ceremonies. He was in the midst of saying his piece and kind of going through the thing, and then all of a sudden the entire City Watch, or you're assuming the majority of the City Watch, showed up with the magistrate in tow, who gave a speech about how important it was that everybody contribute to the town and pull their weight, and that there would be a monument that was erected to remind everybody of what had happened. Very, very loosely veiled threats, in other words. He also was extremely flatulent for some reason. We're not sure why that was, but the magistrate could not control himself, so that was interesting. And there also was a Harper symbol just appeared on the side of the carriage as they were leaving town that people started, whispering and making comments about as they were just magically appeared. It was interesting. So while that was going on, Strider snuck to the manor house as well to try and send a message to them. He shot a message over the wall and attempted to light the manor house on fire. And as he did so, fled. And there was alarm bells going off. As things ended off, he snuck off though. So, and that's kind of where we stopped.
Indeed.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
I don't think you said this. I apologize if you did. I didn't catch the recap about when Guthrie stopped being the lion.
So when you guys came out of the cave, when you were dragging the bodies of Leroy and Owen out,
Yep.
you kind of, as best as you could, stashed Leroy's body in some bushes nearby, and dragged out Owen. And shortly after you stashed Leroy's body, Guthrie appeared in the woods and initially looked like he was a tabaxi, a lion.
He identified himself as like a twin or a brother.
I think a brother, I think is what he said originally. It's still a little cloudy because he was so talking so fast. But he was there, and then the next moment he was not. Voice didn't change necessarily, but he was, all of a sudden he looked different and just kind of assimilated himself into the group and followed along with you guys and ended up making camp with you guys. And I think because of the stress of the situation and what was going on, you guys didn't really question it or.
Yeah, so he looked different before he made camp with us. Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't catch that, or it would have never.
Yeah. It was a pretty quick transition actually. So
I thought he still appeared like a lionkin.
No.
Lionkin. Is that the race?
Yeah, a tabaxi or however you say it is the lion race.
I didn't realize that. Okay, so just randomly just fucking turned into a humanoid and started sleeping with us, basically. Yeah.
He just kind of helped.
Can we
convince
just
you
go back
guys
that
where
day
you
and
guys
role play it all over again so I could?
No. We're gonna do that.
I mean, I can just say I left the group shortly after that. Like, I bounced around, and then I just happened to run into them.
He made camp with you guys, and he was the first one to be unloading his stuff out of his bags, and was definitely there. And then, kind of when you guys all stood up and started to watch what was happening with the horse and the rider, when you turned around, he was gone. So you're not really sure what happened with him. You guys went all the way back to town and hadn't seen him. So,
thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. That was a good explanation.
Did we notice what race he appeared after he switched? Like human?
I don't know. Did they?
I appeared to be human.
There you go.
Yeah. I had heterochromia in my eyes.
There you go.
Now I trust him even less. Than I
Freaking humans. Slimy bastards. Well,
all right, cool. So you guys are. We did say after the funeral that you guys were heading back to the boat. I think is where you were heading, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and we just told the dwarf that we want him to meet us at the boat because we have Rickle. Well, we didn't tell him who we have there yet, but.
And the last thing, yes, that's right. And he did tell you, as you guys mentioned, that that you needed to find Whisper and have a conversation with him, and that a lot of the things. Oh, you guys tried to bribe him with alcohol, with ale and stuff, and he said he would do his best, but that you needed to talk to Whisper. So.
Hey,
and there's a meeting tomorrow. He invited us to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Tomorrow at like 9 or something.
Rebellion type of sounding meeting. Even though we don't know details yet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's why he said talk to Whisper.
That's probably good. Well, I guess Guthrie wouldn't know any of that because Guthrie's not with us. Did I meet back up with Alondo yet when we finished?
We were
Yeah.
walking together, basically. I think.
Well, he took off into the woods. Remember
Oh
after
yeah,
he.
yeah. That's right. Totally forgot.
I didn't know if we got met back up at the Shaggy Mare at the very end. Did we?
Yeah.
I think the originally the plan is to go to the boat, but I don't know what you wanted to do after you.
Wait, go to the boat from where? Because they were at the last I remember they were at the funeral, and I was trying to come back to meet to them. I thought we might have met halfway, but I don't remember.
Yeah, you can. That's fine. That's it. You definitely heard some pursuers, some people kind of
Yeah.
moving about, but as you got out into the woods, they kind of quickly lost interest and returned. Especially since you can tell from here that they got the fire outbreak.
We'll say we met up at the Shaggy Mare, and I just smell like alcohol,
That's fine.
but I don't appear drunk.
That's fine. That works out. So we'll say you stopped at the Shaggy Mare first before you went to the boat. That's fine.
Okay.
And when you walk into the Shaggy Mare, we'll say it's kind of a continuation. So it's pretty late now. I shouldn't say pretty late. It's probably 8 p.m. So the sun has set now at this point. And as you guys walk into the Shaggy Mare, you see Guthrie.
I guess I'm in there in the middle of like playing cards or whatever.
Okay.
I'm like, oh boy, it's my first time doing this. Oh, I hope I get lucky today.
Is that fake lion look guy? Who is he? I can't believe he ran into you again.
Hello there. I haven't seen you chops in a while. Come, have a seat. I'm just playing some cards.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm here, I'm there, I'm pretty much everywhere.
So, we meet you outside by the bandits, and then
Huh?
you come in. We find you here waiting for us.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry about that, by the way. I got kind of distracted. It happens often.
Tell me, who do you work for?
Oh, well, I don't really work for anyone. I'm just sort of here with my brother Jim. He's around here somewhere. I think he's off in the bathroom.
You have a brother?
Yes, of course. I think you saw him before.
Listen, friend, I don't believe a word you're saying at this point.
Oh, how dare you.
Let's take a walk and have a talk.
Take a walk and have a talk. That rhymed. Alright, and I walk with them.
I look at Strider.
Alondo,
I give you like a
behind-
weird look.
In the back of your ear, you say, he lies. Do not trust him.
What? I hear that?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna assume that that is message. So I'm going to answer back in my head. I don't know if it matters. If it's not message, I won't say a damn thing. Cause
it's not a message.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you just hear it. There's some weird whispering.
Can
Like, oh, what's the hold up, guys?
I have
Come
some
with
thoughts
me.
in my head thinking it's message or something, and I kind of look around.
I have a description of Guthrie in his current form?
You can tell.
Yeah, he's got blonde hair, kind of like hair-looking skin, I guess. He's got like one blue eye, one green eye. It's like hazel colored. He's got like a walking stick or something that looks all like curvy. And then, yeah, he's like wearing like yellows and like, just like bright colors, kind of.
And is he young, old, and is he dressed?
Oh, he looks very young actually, and he's dressed very well, like in fine clothing.
Are they the fine clothing? Okay, good. That's what I wanted to do. So, and help.
Oh dear, wait! I almost forgot. I was in the middle of a hand. Jimmy, you're around here. Could you finish this off for me? Thanks, there, bro. All right, we can go now.
Does he appear? Do you appear younger, a bigger guy, smaller guy, broad, built?
He's like 5'6". He's kind of small.
Okay. So I put my arm around Guthrie and trying to intimidate him a bit, and I plain out tell him that I don't believe a fucking word he's saying.
Oh, that's unfortunate. What can I do to make you trust me? I'm a really trustworthy guy, you know.
Indeed.
It's my brother you gotta watch out for. He's always creeping around and sneaking up on people.
For starters, you cannot change to different forms. That would be a good baseline for me.
Oh, that was just a little bit of a joke. Come on, where's your sense of humor?
You want to explain that trick where you tried to look like our dead friend? That was not good timing.
It's just, a little spell I got. A little bits of conjuration. You know how it is.
You're a spellcaster. Why should I trust you?
Well, there's plenty of spellcasters. Your friend here looks like a spellcaster, isn't he?
Him I know. You I just met.
Who is your god?
We didn't just meet. We met like a couple days ago in the forest. Remember?
Oh, I remember now that I was reminded.
And what was your name again?
My name's Guthrie. Nice to meet
Guthrie?
you. Guthrie Grey Wolf.
And
Yeah, that's me.
who is your god?
My god? All right. I like all the gods. It's like I don't like to just keep one god. I keep them all.
So you worship all gods.
Oh yes, of course. Isn't that right, Jimmy? And then he's like, you hear in your head, he keeps to the god of Mask, amongst other tricksters.
Yeah, I hear that in my head, huh?
Just like next to you, like
Okay.
you hear like a soft whisper.
And when I travel with you, I hear things. We go outside for a walk for a talk in the alley or something. Is that what we're
Okay.
doing?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, you're walking me out to an alley. I gotta say that's the suspicious one.
Do you worship?
Because
Do you worship the god of Mask?
Mask? Who's Mask? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh yes, the god of Mask. I keep doing different voices. My voice is fucked up. Sorry. The god of Mask. Do I know the god of Mask?
You tell me. You probably have read about him.
Yeah.
And
The
do I?
god of trickery and lies.
Yeah. What alignment is he? He's like neutral something, right?
Something like that. Either neutral or chaotic neutral.
I would probably have to roll religion to know, right? To remember that exactly.
Do I hear the things that you're saying to him, Alando?
Oh, I probably remember.
I don't know. You're probably hearing stuff like, don't worry about my brother. He is quite alright. Oh yeah, Mask is chaotic neutral.
Okay. So, you follow us back here, and it is quite suspicious, especially with all that we have been dealing with.
Oh yes, I know. But I think I can help you out with that, actually.
Do you have some kind of proof that we can trust you?
Oh yes, of course. What about I have a holy symbol here. I think it's of Lathander, or was it Ilmida? Lathander's a sun god, right?
Wait.
Yeah, it's that one.
You have many symbols. Wait, you're one that you.
Are we in an alley?
Yeah.
said-
Sure.
Yeah. I
So
think
at this point, I'm going to hold my knife to his throat.
Oh, what's the hostility, mates?
That's maybe.
Yeah.
I'll call the
Alright.
gods on you.
Telling us what's really going on here. Things are going to go south quick.
You hear in your head, stand down. I have a knife to your back as well.
I look back like,
Yeah, you don't see anyone. You just like hear that.
and then I would.
You better back off. My brother, he's around here somewhere. He'll show you what's what.
Who is that that's talking to me?
Oh, Jimmy, just
You better start telling the truth quick.
Jimmy, just
I think you better
lay
do
off.
what he says.
Everybody, calm down.
You better start talking.
Very well. Put your knives away, and I shall explain.
Do we
I'll-
both hear this?
I'll loosen,
At this point, yeah.
Okay.
I'll loosen my grip a bit while he's talking.
Can I use Arcana check to try to figure out where this is coming from? Like what kind of magic that is?
Well, as soon as you try, you just see somebody appear out of thin air, and it looks exactly like Guthrie.
Hmm.
It's like, oh, Jimmy, there you are. Oh, you really had me nervous. And he's like, quiet, fool. You have said enough already. Listen to us. We are here to help you in your task. We have a similar plight to you all. Yeah, he's telling the truth. We got those weird collars around our necks. We saw you had those weird collars too. That's why we joined up with you.
I did not notice that. You do indeed have. You do have the collar, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. It is true. You do have the collar. So there's that. But why sneak around by us when we don't already trust you?
Well, to be honest, we couldn't trust you either until we observed more of your actions. It's like, yes, I was just following orders. You see, that's my brother Jim over there that's in charge. I'm just taking, I'm just following his lead, that kind of thing.
What does Jim look like? They look the same.
Basically, yeah. They look exactly.
They look
same.
exactly the same.
Yeah. It's like we're twins,
What kind of trickery is this? I'm rolling
trickery.
Arcana to figure this one out.
We are masters of illusion and arcane arts. Well, at least I am. My brother is a bit more inept. But as long as we are at your back, you should come to no harm.
Wait,
So,
what is this?
While I have the knife around his neck and he's obviously super distracted, I'm going to try to check his pockets.
It's around Guthrie's neck or Jim?
Guthrie still, yeah. I didn't.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, while it's around Guthrie's, I want to check his pockets. Is that a sleight of hand or right?
Sleight of hand, yep.
Slide hand, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, that
We're
beats
wasting our
my
crits.
passive.
Nice.
I've got thieves' tools. I've got a sling. I've got a quarterstaff, which I'm like holding, and that's pretty much it. I got 15 golds as well.
And I feel like he had obvious. GM. Do I feel like he knows that I checked his pockets? If I feel like I was pretty smooth there, I'd take it all.
You can grab one item out of there.
Well, he had thieves
So-
tools. What else?
Thieves' tools, sling,
Yeah.
What's a sling?
like a David and Goliath sling.
Yeah.
You like wave it over your head and a
Um,
rock you let it go and the rock goes flying.
No
Yeah.
like paperwork, no documents, anything else at all.
Oh, well, you know what? I forgot about my background items. I didn't write those in there. Here, let me see what those are. You see a bunch of different holy symbols for sure. Just like different random gods, basically.
There's some sort of kit. There's some sort of a kit in a box that's in there.
A kit.
It's a small box about this big that's got a latch that's in there.
Okay, then that's what I would take. That'd be the most interesting item I would see.
I didn't even know I had that. Oh well.
It's under your tools. He doesn't know what it is, but that's what's there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
that looking the most interesting to me. I would take that because the whole reason I was doing it was to find identifying type of things. So I would take that as the interesting item, and just let it
Yep.
continue as we were going. I wouldn't say anything, obviously.
Now, if you would
Well,
please lower your blade from my brother, or else things shall get nasty.
I go touch what Gilroy and what's your name?
Oh, I'm Guthrie, and this is my brother Jim.
Jim. I go touch Jim.
He backs away from you as you try to touch him. Just like flows out of your reach.
As he backs away, I'm gonna have my cat walk by his legs.
Then he sort of like floats up, and then he's like just flying in the air now. He's like, "Do not trifle with me, wizard."
As I saw them flying, I would hold the knife tighter for sure.
And then he starts like holding up his finger, and it looks like he's gonna blast out something at you. He's
So
like,
I'm
"Try anything,
I'm
and
gonna
you
put
shall
something
perish."
Guthrie between, like as a shield, at this point, between me and the guy floating.
Okay.
I shall give you 3 seconds to unhand my brother, or else I'll be taking you for flight.
I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to give me a reason to trust you, and I'm gonna keep holding this knife to his throat.
Hold on 1 second.
You are going to need me.
As you guys are kind of having your discussion in the alleyway there, you notice someone walk around the corner. They kind of look over that direction. You there? What's going on?
As soon as someone does that, Jim says, "I shall be back," and he disappears.
Poof.
Nothing you want anything to do with, kind sir. I reckon you should keep on walking.
I'm also gonna try to like get out of this
There
guy's
could be
grasp.
guards. Maybe we should talk to them.
So yeah, do an athletics there, buddy.
What's a
do
guidance
it.
check? God, I never even heard of that.
What's that?
Athletics I should do? I said what's guidance? It says guidance.
It's a spell that helps me with ability checks.
So I just roll athletics, or can I roll acrobatics? That's my
No,
bad.
you gotta do athletics if you're grabbing me.
Athletics when you're trying to.
But it takes an action to do guidance, right? Or is
Yeah,
that
but I could
bonus?
have done it while you guys were distracted with Jim, so.
Right.
So I should roll athletics, right?
Yep. Alright, I
Okay.
slip out and I say, ah! Alright, let's just all calm down. I'm friendly. I just want to help out and figure out what this call is all about.
Well, we got other things to worry about. You over there, the guy looking down at us.
Is everything all right down there? Do I need to call the guard?
Well,
No, we're fine.
This
We
is quite alright, just a misunderstanding.
indeed.
All right.
And I look at Gothry, give him a stink eye.
All right. Yeah. Walks past the end of the alley. It looks like he probably heads into the Shaggy Mare.
Alright, look, boys, what's your next mission or quest? Give me a chance to prove myself. I really am quite useful.
I don't think we're at liberty to tell you, actually.
I'm going to attempt to tie up Guthrie in my rope.
You're gonna do it.
I'm going to attempt to tie up Guthrie with the rope.
You'll
I
have
just keep
to
backing away from him if he's
You'll
like
have
trying-
to grapple him if that's the case.
Yeah.
So is that like a normal athletics
Oh,
roll? Or?
It's gonna be a resisted athletics roll, basically.
Yeah, I'm just
so
gonna
you
keep
roll your
backing away.
athletics, and then he rolls his whatever
Acrobatics.
acrobatics, whatever is better. And whoever gets higher wins.
Oh, meets beat, so I win.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. Like,
Did your-
get off of me! What have I done to earn your mistrust?
You have lied at every turn. That's what you've done.
Nice.
What have I lied about? I told you I had a brother.
Strider. Strider
I
has
was
a good
just
point.
making a joke
you
that
are-
first time.
Everything you said.
And I think going as people's companions that are dead is not a good idea.
Listen, why don't I give you a riddle?
Oh, all right.
What gets wetter as it dries?
I'm not at all distracted by this riddle, and I don't believe a word he's saying. Just to be clear up front.
Fair enough.
Let's see. I'm thinking about this.
I am
Perhaps
actually
we
looking around for anything strange happening, and looking for like anything appearing, anything.
As he's turning his back, go ahead and make me a wisdom save.
God.
Wait, who's turning his back? Guthrie?
Yeah, I cast something.
I
as make
mean,
a
I'm
wisdom
gonna
save.
see you casting something,
If you
and
turn
I'm not
your
gonna
back,
let you cast. So I think we're gonna have to roll initiative at this
Yep.
point.
It's time for initiative.
I'm attacking if he turns his back.
Yeah.
It's definitely a time for
No,
initiative.
the whole Rizzle thing was as a
Just
distraction.
turn
I was trying to like get you guys to not pay attention to me.
Well, I'm looking at you. You just asked me the thing.
Oh, well, I mean, if you're looking, then I won't do it. I want to wait till you guys are like distracted, and then I'll do it.
Okay.
I wouldn't just do it in your face.
You can roll let's do a stealth check then, if you want to do
Alrighty.
that.
Yeah.
Sneak. 16.
Okay. Let's see, they're looking right. That's probably not good enough,
14.
actually. Since they're looking right at you.
I don't know. What's their passive perception?
It's 14 minus.
14, and his is Strider's is 15. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so I would beat it. Yeah, 16.
okay.
Except though, I mean, It is verbal and somatic, so I don't know.
Noise. How long does it take to
Well,
cast?
It takes one action. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, my verbal thing could have just been coded in my riddle. Like I could just like say something and then hide my verbal casting component.
Make an Arcana check. We'll see if you're able to do it without them detecting the fact that you're
Alright.
having conversation.
I didn't do very good.
You can do so the difficulty is 15 plus the level of the spell, so this would be like 16 to identify the spell. So we could just use, if you want, you could just use that.
Oh, to know what I'm casting. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You're not sure what he's
for me to
casting,
actually
but-
identify what you just did, basically.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So you
I'm
definitely
mainly trying to charm Strider over anything else because he seems more hostile.
Oh, wow.
All right.
But again,
So,
if
we'll say that's round zero. We'll say
dries
that's round
but gets wetter.
I saw him do anything that I get a chance to, I would attack at this point. That was out of the ordinary. Turn his back or doing any motion, I would try to attack.
You're wearing
So-
stealth, so you didn't
notice.
see me until
Yeah.
I started
I didn't
casting.
I understand. I didn't say.
Yeah.
You didn't see him turn around. Alundo did see all of a sudden that there was something odd in his speech patterns and there was a spell being cast, but he's not sure what spell it is. And then, yeah, go ahead, Strider. You can roll a wisdom save.
I roll a save. I don't know how to do that.
On your character sheet, let me tell you real quick.
It's in the top left-hand side under proficiency bonus, right next to your ability scores. If you just hit the where it says wisdom,
Hit the
yeah.
word wisdom. I got it.
Alrighty. Oh, that's a
Ooh.
success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
You also know he cast the spell.
I was going to say, now you know all of a sudden there was some kind of magic that had taken place around here.
Attack.
All right, roll initiative because that was kind of the surprise round.
Alrighty.
Right. We're caught off guards.
Hey, nice.
Ooh, I got high.
You got high? No, you didn't.
Oh, really?
The opposite.
I need to get another drink.
You want me to do this for you? Am I doing this for you, or are you doing it?
Oh, you already rolled. You got a 16.
I rolled, right? 16.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't show up in the tracker. You didn't have your token highlighted. That's why.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you know what?
That's
I
all right.
might have forgot. Did I do that too?
No,
Did
you
I
did it.
roll
You did it.
again?
Okay.
You
Okay.
did it.
I always forget you got to have that highlighted when I first
I
did
roll
it.
again?
Oops, wrong one.
Then, should I roll again, or is that good?
No, you're,
Oh, you're good. I
you're
just
in
added
there.
you in there. I just added you. You're fine. So Guthrie is first.
Alright, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself and then run away.
Nice. That'll save you. We have to
I'm
basically.
gonna run towards some guards, basically.
Okay.
That took care of him. I'm not gonna blast him with a fireball, but
I mean, you can't blast me unless you have an AOE. Yeah.
So what do I see? Do I just see you vanish, or do I see you run?
No, you still see me. I'm just running. You can still try to attack. You just have to make a wisdom save.
yeah, I know.
And why is that? Why? I don't even understand. Why do I wisdom save to attack you?
Oh,
because
here,
he
I'll
casts
show you what I
Sanctuary.
cast. Yeah,
It's part of the
Let's see
spell.
what spell it is.
yeah, I cast that.
It basically
So-
gives him holy protection that anyone tries to attack him has to make a save to attack.
Yep.
You feel compelled not to.
You don't want to, but you can.
Wait, I feel like I don't want to attack him anymore. All of a sudden.
Yeah. So he casts a spell on him that allows him to that makes it so you feel less compelled to attack him. So
Well, I mean, I guess if I didn't feel compelled anymore, I would not attack him, right? I mean, honestly.
well, you can still choose to do it, but you have to make a wisdom save to see if your on
basically fighting
compulsion
against-
works.
I would look over, Alando.
Natural
What did you
urges.
think of that? What was that?
Well, I'm not really. Well, do I know it? Let me see. Oh yes, he cast the sanctuary.
What does that mean?
It is a pretty
I
spell of.
hated him and wanted to
it
attack
is-
him, and all
It
of
is a
sudden I
protection.
wanted to.
He does not want to be harmed.
But what was he? Why was he lying to us?
I'm not really sure. In fact, he followed us. I'm rather suspicious that he's a spy, but if he was a spy, he would be a horrible spy. From what
So
I've read.
he was a actual humanoid, right? And I have advantage for tracking him through here, so I would definitely track where he goes.
Yes, we
Okay.
might want to keep an eye on him. Good idea.
And so I would actually, yeah, I mean, I think I would. Alonda, what do you think? I think we should see what's going on.
Yes, we should. Let's do that.
So I'm tracking him, and I'm gonna follow the tracks I find.
We shouldn't take too long, though. We gotta meet this dwarf tonight.
This, we should find this little puny lying bastard in no time.
I'm gonna have my cat help you, so you can get advantage on your roll.
I have to roll something.
Yeah, if you're gonna track, it's survival, right?
You tell me. So
Yeah.
oh, I get advantage. So both those rolls are good.
No, you take the highest of it. So, but don't matter.
Yeah, you head out. You know you're on the path that he followed.
I already had advantage though from humanoid. So does
Yeah,
yours
you
do
don't-
anything else?
You don't get double
No,
advantage,
no.
Yeah. Okay.
but
Well, my cat could roll separate.
you could. Yeah, you definitely walk out on. If you want to roll the cat, go ahead.
And I'm supposed to know how long ago they passed through the area, which I would already know because I just saw him leave. Obviously, I got that.
Let me look up what my cat gets. It's has advantage on wisdom checks relying on smell. Would this be a perception check?
Well, it'll be.
Well, I mean, yeah, the cat will just use smell
Tracking.
to find him.
Yeah.
If he's close, right? I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'd be pretty good. Smell be.
He gets +3, so I'll just roll it. Plus. Oops. Ha. I'm dumb today. I drank last night. Shouldn't do that.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
That's my first roll. I didn't roll the other one.
Yeah, go and roll again.
Hiya!
Oops, I forgot the brush. Roll. That 14 is my number.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, you guys run out, kind of attempt to track. You walk out in the street, and you know you're on the path. You kind of walked out that way. You know exactly where he ran off, and it's not very far that you go, and all of a sudden the footprints kind of blend in with the rest of the traffic on the street, and you're not really sure where you went from there.
Oh, can't seem to find the trail.
And Strider, you were pretty sure you were on
Yeah.
point where you were going and what was happening.
I had him.
Yeah, you're pretty sure. You went, you know exactly, you know you got on the right track, you followed a few steps, and then all of a sudden, kind of vanished.
I don't know what to make of this, Orlando. This has never happened to me before.
Oh, I'm not sure what his intentions are. He befuddles me.
I'd like to set a trap behind us.
You're gonna do what?
I'd like to set a trap behind us.
What kind of trap and where?
I don't know.
Okay. You need to be more specific. That's
I don't know
important.
what kind of trapping things I have.
I've got it. It's a water balloon.
What he said.
You're so right now you're kind of standing in a little alley off of an alley. That's where you're kind of at right this second. So
Let me see what I have. I ain't got shit.
Yeah, I don't really have shit to sense him either. I didn't quite take those kind of spells.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Well,
Okay.
what? We could just go have our meal, yes?
I thought we were going to the boat.
Oh, yes. Well, we were at the Shaggy Inn. I thought maybe we could, squeeze in a little bit of meal. Yes.
I don't know. Is this really a time for eating? Is Thorin going to meet us at the boat now?
Yes.
The last conversation you had was that you were to talk to you. He told you to talk to Whisper and that he would attempt to make it tonight.
Yeah, so we should go in case Thorin does come. Don't you think, Orlando?
Oh, yes. Okay. let us check in our room before we go. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
We'll check in our room, make sure no one's been in it.
Okay. You go upstairs. You take a look. You notice that the lock has been fixed on the door. Actually,
Mhm.
so the door, still the door that was there before, but it's been repaired. You can see some new wood and the new lock, and the jam looks like it's been fixed.
Okay.
Uh,
Did we get in
yeah.
with the same key then?
No, they provided you with a new one.
Okay, new one. Okay. All right.
But everything appears to be in is as you left it after you
Oh.
cleaned it up the last time.
This is
So.
good. Yes, let's go back to the ship. We should get some food from here anyways and bring it back. Gotta bring some for Ish and grab something to go. Yes?
Yes.
Good. We shall. I get a big old smile on my face and I go order some food to go.
Is Ish gonna be okay?
Well, I'm afraid he might have had some psychological problems. I hope so. I'll see what we can do.
Hey, on a side note, doesn't Guthrie's glasses right now look really creepy with that reflection?
Yeah, he does. He looks like an insect man or some shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You were a creepy wizard hiding in the background.
Yeah. Especially with the thing around your neck.
Super creepy.
Creepy trickster. Yes, let's get back. I figured a good meal for him would be do him well. Creatures, things that young, take things a little bit more than they should.
What do kobolds like to eat?
Well, meat.
Hmm.
I think anything meat, veggies, well, anything really.
I agree. Let's bring him a good meal.
Oh, yes. And I dare say, I say in your ear, humans,
I
most likely.
kind of look a little scared and appalled.
Well, he means you no harm. If I believe that any creature brought up right will come out a good creature. Anyways, we order some chicken and
Okay.
and stuff like that.
All right.
Maybe we should get some for the crew. How many crew members is there?
My best guess at this point is above 20. And then I say I actually have no idea.
So, how much would it be to feed 20 people and take that all back to the ship? Do
You ask the bartender?
delivery? Yes. Yeah, I ask her.
Matilda says, 20? You want to feed 20. It's going to take me some time, and the cook is going to be pissed.
Well, okay, well, maybe we won't trouble you then. Maybe
No,
another night.
Well, we could pick up the food later on, Matilda. We don't want to inconvenience you. Just let us know how much it'll be, and we'll pick it up when it's ready.
20. That'll be 3 gold. 4 gold. 4 gold.
Come on, Matilda. You know us. We're good customers. How about 3 gold, like you said originally? We've been here before.
If you can convince that big fella to come stay with me for the night, I'll give it to you for 3.
I can actually promise him to you. He is not with us this evening, but I will let him know that he owes you one. Wink, wink.
Indeed. Well, then 3 it is.
Oh, splendid.
You're going to see the door kind of fling open, and it's very windy all of a sudden. It wasn't that windy when you were out before, and all of a sudden it's pretty strong gust of wind pops the door from open, and you notice a few people in the bar look that way. Matilda looks that way, kind of surprised, and she sends one of the barmaids over to grab the door and shut it.
Oh, there's a chill in the air.
There's a what?
A chill in the air.
Oh yeah, it's cold.
Yes, can I get a cup of water, please? And I go give him my own cup. I
Right.
probably have like a metal cup or something.
Okay. He gives you one.
All right. Thank you. And I heat it up and make it taste like tea. And I
Yeah.
drink it
You
on the
do
way
so.
back to the boat.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
I did forget. I do have a meeting. I believe a mandate, as they call it.
A mandate?
who are you talking to right now? Because is Matilda? She's still standing there. So
Yeah.
Just-
I just kind of say it out loud. Kind of.
A mandate? Who, Alando?
Oh yes. It was a nice fellow selling. It was pickles. No, eggplant. I think.
Pickles.
Yes.
Turnips.
Remember the what was it?
turnips.
Oh yeah, turnips. He sells turnips.
That vendor on the street?
Yes. I'm supposed to meet him for dinner sometime.
I didn't know you got so close with him.
Oh yes, we talked for a bit, and yeah, he seemed like a nice fellow. I'd like to have a chat with him.
You're one of those.
What do you mean by one of those?
Oh, I just fast. I can understand that you could enjoy the company of another old man like yourself.
Well, no, I mean, it's nothing really. It's just a conversation, and you know, maybe he's into shagging.
Oh, yes, that is exactly what I was referring to.
Oh, good. Okay, we're on the same page then. Good. Let us go. I'll be back later.
I kind of like walk a few steps farther behind Alando at this point.
Oh, I stop. I kind of look around, and then I'm gonna cast message to you, so you hear this. I think he is here, the trickster.
Oh, where?
So you
Where?
you only respond in your head, by the way.
Yeah, so I'd be like, I'd pop up alert and I'd say where. And I guess if it's a thing I could do, I would roll perception to see if I perceive anything around me.
Go ahead.
I don't see shit.
You don't notice any.
I'll probably take a look too. Why not? Take a look around. Oh,
You think you're extremely perceptive looking around, and you don't see anything.
don't see shit.
I don't see anything.
Well, I'm afraid we might have a follower for a while. I message you that.
And I would write back, what should we do? Should I be worried? Or think back.
Perhaps we could lead him somewhere. Actually, I probably should be texting you this. I didn't think about that.
I can read, honestly. You might not think it, but I see.
No, I just forgot about. How do we just do a W, right?
I know how to chat. I played World of
Slash
Warcraft. I
W.
got-
Slash W, and then just start typing his name, Strider, and it should.
Is it? Do we have to spell it with caps or STRIDER? Right?
like that. See what I just sent you?
Yeah, it just doesn't show me the code. That's all. But no,
I'll
no
write
worries.
for you. Like this.
I got it. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Like I'll do it with a capital S.
No, it autocomplete. See what I said?
It did auto, yeah.
Oh. How's it autocomplete?
Type what
Oh,
I
there it
said.
is. I see it. I got it.
Where I wrote my name, you fill in my actual
Yeah.
person's name.
Yeah. I seen it. I seen it autocomplete now. So, I cast a spell.
You cast a spell.
Yes, a message.
You hear that in your head. Or I guess not in your head, sorry.
Can the GM see private whispers to players?
Nope.
Oh really? Oh, that's dumb.
Well, I mean, it's realistic. I don't know. Actually, that's hard to think about.
I mean, just whisper the stuff you're whispering to each other to the GM.
Are you omniscient? Are you GM omniscient?
Am I what?
Are you omniscient?
Sure. Matilda is
Okay.
standing at the bar, looking at the two of you going, just looking back and
Yeah,
forth.
we're like,
As you move your hands in strange symbols, and you can tell he's struggling with being able to talk in his head and not use his hands. You can see kind of Strider is doing random things with his hands. As you can tell, there's something going back and forth. She actually kind of takes a half a step back from you guys and kind of slowly slides down to some other patrons that are at the bar.
I'm telling the GM right now what we're doing.
Okay. You guys head out then? Walk
Yeah,
out.
we'll head out. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you collect your food from Matilda. You've got some chicken, some beef, some stew, some bread, pretty much as you guys can carry. And she says, as you guys go get ready to leave, the other 20 orders will be ready about midnight if you want to send someone back for them.
Oh, yes, we will. Certainly.
All right.
Well, we'll give you his code name. His code name will be I'd say it in her ear. Hats off to you. So whoever comes and says hats off to you, then he'll be the one for the boat, so that strangers don't just come pick it up.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that, but okay.
Okay.
I'll make a note of it. She goes back about her business.
Alonda, you got that message?
What's that?
Alonda, you reading?
Yeah, I see.
So she gives you kind of a wooden, pretty rickety, but wooden crate that probably had produce or some kind of some root vegetable or something that was in it at one point that just kind of packed full of food. And slides it across the counter to you guys, and then goes about her business. So you guys head out, and I'll switch the map. Okay, and you guys are not up there. There you go.
I forgot to send that.
And go ahead and do what you're doing. That's cool.
We're doing it.
You can move your character, by the way. So.
Yep.
Just
okay.
kind of track what you're doing, speed, all that stuff.
We walk over, and right.
Yes.
Cool.
I would let Alonda take the lead, and I would just trail like casually behind, just keeping an eye out for anything.
Okay. You can make a perception check. Do so in the tower for me.
Okay.
Okay. You are watching out.
Yes,
Trying to look
the boat
casual.
isn't. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The boat. That's where we're supposed to head now, right, Alonda?
Yes, it's not that far. It's just over here.
You lead on. I will follow behind you. I'm a little slow today.
Oh, good. And then I'm gonna go and walk down here, look around. And then I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. Hold on one second.
I'm the giant behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna walk in, and I'm gonna leave the door open.
Okay. You walk in. The door is open.
Mm-hmm.
Strider, how far behind are you, and what do you do?
I would say I am 15 feet behind. And if he walked in, I would just kind of keep an eye on him from outside the doorway for now, to just see what was going on.
So you're kind of in the alley between the buildings, leaning against the wall or something, watching the
Right.
door, or-
Exactly, yes. Where I could see him, but not in the building yet, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you take a position and kind of lean back, look down both sides of the alley and into the doorway too.
Yeah, kind of where I'm at, like that, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. All right. So you walk into the building. You don't see anything out of the ordinary, Strider. And then what do you do when you head in there, Londo?
Oh, I go in and I put the food down and I just stand there.
Okay.
So I would close the door behind Alondo.
My cat's gonna go up on the roof too.
Okay.
I
And
close the door behind Alondo, and then I would stealth in the alley.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Tower?
Actually, let's see. Yeah, tower, please.
my cat's gonna sniff for him too.
Okay. Yeah. So, cat gets up on the roof. How long do you have them looking, or how long do you guys wait?
So
For
after-
a while, for
After I would only leave the door closed probably for 5 to 10 minutes, unless I got any like signals otherwise. I would 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
sure.
All right. Yeah, you think you're pretty well hidden in the alleyway there, and looking around, and cat's looking around, and you guys don't see anything really out of the ordinary.
I'm going to. I think that he's in the area, so I'm just gonna send out a message to Gunther, and it's gonna be, if you wish to dock, you need to come in. And then if he's here, if he's in the area, it'll hit him. It's 120 feet, but otherwise it won't go to him. I just have to know that he's in the area, basically. I think he is, so I send it out, but.
Okay. Uno momento. Checking, please.
Checking.
Yeah, I'd probably wait at this point, I'd probably wait 10, 15 minutes before I did any action.
Okay. Yeah, you send out a message. Nothing comes back for response, and Strider, you don't see anything strange.
All right.
If I don't see anything strange, I would probably this same building we were in before, by the way.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
is.
same one.
So I'd stay stealthily and work my way back around the back, climb back in the same back entrance, right back up to the roof, crawl over just same as before to get my vision on Orlando, just like I did for that other scoundrel.
Okay. So you're looking around, trying to figure that out.
But I'm going to say I'm in the attic looking down now.
Okay, so you climb in there, head up top.
Behind the wall, yeah, hidden. And I'm looking down at Alondo, just keeping eyes on him.
Yep, so you're up there. You don't think you really made a whole lot of noise as you climbed up, and are kind of hanging out in the attic space looking down.
We'll wait here for a while.
Okay.
Anything happen? Oh, well, we're gonna find out.
No, you don't really see anything, and it's actually pretty quiet, matter of fact. And all you hear is kind of your cat padding across the rooftop as it kind of paces back and forth across, looking out there for
Well,
anything conspicuous.
I sent a message to Strider. He's either going to come or he's not. We can either go back to the boat. I think he'll follow us either way.
I would say back that we probably could spend another hour if you think he may come here and see if he arrives.
Yes. Why don't I send my cat back to the boat and I can see when the dwarf comes and when the dwarf comes we'll go to the boat. Yes.
A splendid idea. That way we do not miss him.
Yes, indeed. I do that.
Okay. You send the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So how long do you guys wait? Because it's probably, with all this stuff, probably.
All the food's gonna get cold, but I can warm it up because I got predator.
Yeah, let's say it's 9:30, almost. Let's say it's 9:45 at night.
Well, I mean, I think at this point I would wait an hour unless the cat found that Thorin was coming. If Thorin was coming, obviously, I think I would leave at that point.
Me too.
Okay. All right. The cat makes it obviously to the ship. Kind of takes a point up on deck there. Kind of has a good vantage point, kind of overlooking the wharf and the dock area. And there's not very much traffic down here at all at this hour. There's some. There's a few things. Hear people coming, going. Interestingly, you don't see any city watch at all. The cat does not see anything as you periodically check. But there are a few people that are still there, but not a whole lot of work going on down at the docks. And it's you obviously see the kind of the people that are on watch on the boats, but you don't see much anything else that way.
And nothing ever happens in the next hour?
No, you don't see anything. So we'll say you wait till 10:45. You don't see any dwarfs show up.
Oh, well, maybe we should get back. I'm sure the crew is very hungry.
You think we still have our tail?
Yes, I do.
We should proceed with extreme caution.
Yes, we need to inform the crew, and if they find him, they should possibly take him captive.
Let's put Scalrag on it when we get there. I think we'll be able to handle things nicely for us.
Yes.
Okay, so
I would normally report something like that to the authorities, but the authorities are compromised.
I'd start walking with Alondo. Same type of scenario. I would just stay a little behind him, keeping an eye out.
Go back to the boat.
Okay. All right. So you guys head that way.
I should have just messaged that the whole time because he would have popped his head out. I know he would have if he would have known anything.
So you kind of make your way back that direction, and you see the boat kind of as you left it, and you see the cat obviously sitting kind of on the bow, overlooking everything that's happening there.
Hello, kitty.
So you guys walk to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
One moment.
Uno momento.
Uno
El typo. All right. So you guys walk to the dock, and you see the gangplank is down, and there are two.
We're just really taking our time scouting around. You know what I mean? Like just looking at the area, looking for the ordinary, thinking that like with the feeling that we might be being followed.
So basically, what I'm doing for that is I'm using your passive perception score, and then if there's anything you want to stop specifically and check, let me know.
I'm just letting you know we're taking our time getting to the dock. Just an eye out. That's all. I mean, we're just run right up there. We're just walking up slowly.
Yeah, you're pretty perceptive in general. I mean, you specifically, Strider. So, but yeah, if there's ever a time you want to stop specifically and check and do an active check, let me know.
Thank you.
You're kind of on guard, looking around for sure. So you get you get up to the boat, you see the gangplank's down, and it actually is the same two sailors that you saw before. Kind of looks like they're on guard duty at the top of the ramp there.
Well, Matt, we got these bags of food, or what do they give us? Like crates or
Crate.
something?
He gave you a big crate of what looks like it once held kind of some kind of root vegetable or some kind of maybe lettuce or something. It's a pretty rickety crate, but it's packed full.
Yeah.
Alondo, I'll bring this aboard and dilly it out to Scalrag and make sure the crew gets their share. Why don't you keep an eye out down here for a moment?
Oh, yes. Before it comes up, let me see the food for a second, and then I look at what's in each bag, and then I cast Prestidigitation to warm it up appropriately.
Oh, cool. Okay. So, as you bring it on board, the sailors in general, their eyes kind of go wide that they can see that it's hot food, and this smell is kind of overwhelming them. And you can see one of them is actually salivating a little bit, kind of as they stand there. And one of them kind of looks at the other and says, "Captain, good to see you. Is that for us?"
Hello. Yes.
Aye, my
sorry.
mates,
I'm not
it
the
is.
captain.
We've provided food for everyone here today, thanks to our friend here, Alondo.
Thank you, sir. It's been a long time since we've had a warm meal aboard the ship, but normally we've got to wait for leave for that. But it's wonderful. Shalrog's downstairs. If you want to go below and set her up, I'm sure that we could get the crew through in shifts. If
Yes.
I don't know that you've got enough there for us,
No,
but
no, it isn't. There's. We need a man to go down to the Shaggy Mare and say, what was I forget my password. Oh, I actually forgot. No, just tell her that, just let her know, and she's got more food prepared for you.
Speak
What?
to Matilda and let her know Alondo and Strider sent you for the food. She'll
Yes.
understand.
Since you're rolling and since you're playing a character, if you want to roll an intelligence check, see if your old brain can remember what the passphrase was. I'll let you.
I
do
mean,
that.
my character's probably forgetful for little things like that, anyways.
Yeah.
Like if it's not something I study, it's fine. I don't need to
Okay.
remember.
He says, for sure. Well, we can definitely send someone. Let me talk to the cook, and maybe he'll go himself. Yeah, yes. He says, somebody take my post. He's extremely excited.
You might need more than one person down there. Of course, it's probably a lot of food.
Aye, mate. You grab another and go down. I'm going to talk to Scalrag down below. You get a good man and head out for the food. Alondo, could you please stay with the guards here? I just need a
Yes.
little bit of time with Scalrag. I'll be back shortly.
Yes, certainly.
And then I'll take the crate up, and then I'll go down below to talk to Scalrag.
Okay. Yep. So you take the crate. The one of the guards that was standing there, he gets relieved by another crew member and runs downstairs ahead of you, kind of you assuming to try and track down Shalrog or whoever's there to kind of get things set. So we'll say it's about 11:15 at this point. By the time you guys took your time getting back.
Okay. I just
What do you do? What do you do, Alana?
well, I start chit chat with the sailors. Hello, what's your names? I'm Alondo.
Yeah, very nice to meet you. The one says, my name is Gillis.
Gillis.
And Gillis, yes. And my name is Bertro.
Romat Bitro. How long have you been sailing? I just start asking them,
Okay.
Well,
They kind of engage in some conversation. Let's see.
oh, yes. That sounds like a very long time.
Yeah, so you notice that there's some stuff going on in the ship. There's a few crew members that are coming and going. You notice that there's not a whole lot as far as activity happening. Most of the people kind of around are either carrying lanterns or kind
I
of.
come on the top of the deck and kind of start a little party with the crew members to celebrate the food, and I give out some ale to them all.
Okay, so you bring some stuff up on deck. Is that what you do from the?
Just a couple glasses of ale and some food, and just kind of pass it out to the crew members, light some torches into this night, and kind of just try to build crew's morale, like, you know, get the crew happy and get them in the spirits.
Okay.
Get them drinking.
Elindo, roll me a perception check in the tower, please.
Yes, I certainly can. Perception indeed.
I start singing after a few drinks on the deck, and encourage the rest of the crew to sing with me.
Where is my... There it is. I don't have... Oh, I just put one die... I just put the dice roll, right? With like 1 die 20
Just
plus
the modifier, whatever it is. The roll is always going to be D20.
Oh, yeah,
so.
that's right. It's just the modifier. That's right.
Yep.
I forgot.
Where's the slash command list?
I think it's /help, I think.
Okay, thank you. No, unrecognized.
Okay. Very good, thank you.
By the way, my cat's sniffing too.
Go ahead and roll.
He gets advantage on sniffies.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want me to roll twice, or does it do it automatically for you?
I think it does it. I think it does it automatically, but go ahead.
He's got the same bonus, so you might as well, you can just take the higher of the two. It doesn't matter. You can say he's helping me anyways, so.
Okay. All right.
Because it basically the same thing or whatever. I don't care.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Oh, does it work with the plus? Oh no, you can just calculate it yourself.
I
probably
just did
should
it. You don't have
plus
to
for
write
it.
the plus. You can just
Yeah.
write the number just for next time, but
Got
I
it.
got it already.
Right.
We're good. Okay, cool. Yep. So you're chatting up the guards, and you, like I said, you see there's some random people. You do see that there's some crew members that are still doing looks like some light work kind of around the ship in general. Some people coming and going, but everything's going good. You see Strider come up on deck, and you can tell that proactivity kind of dies because everybody kind of comes to Strider with Yale, and they take up tankards and start singing. The only one that kind of we'll say it's Bertro, does remain at his post. You can see he's pretty steadfast, kind of watching the gangplank, although you can see he's pretty down about the fact that he partake with everything else going on. But the rest of the deck is pretty much has congregated around Strider at this point, and are kind of engaging in some drinking and some singing, and are happy about that. So
Cool. All right. I just start a conversation with that guy while my cat's watching.
yeah, he tells you he's been sailing for a bit. Bertro, like I said, he's focused on kind of guarding, but he is kind of giving you some brief answers, and
Yeah.
you can tell, he's kind of a man of little words.
Yeah.
So
And I'm a little bit like I don't understand how to read this, and so I just keep asking him questions like old people do.
yeah, you can tell he's definitely kind of entertaining the fact that you're here because he's not sure your association with the captain. So you can tell he's making nice, but he's not really enjoying the fact that he's going through this conversation with you more than anything. He's kind of giving the one-word answer responses. Yes.
He's not just singing.
I can do it for you too. I'll give you some background music for it.
No, this is a specific song.
Is it?
Show me the way to go home.
Nice.
Yeah, because tired and I wanna go to bed.
Nice.
A little drink about an hour ago, and it went right.
Hey. Everyone, they're stomping in the crew.
Very nice. Yeah, everybody's really thoroughly enjoying themselves. Quite the event on deck. You can tell you've kind of shaken them out of their mood that they were all kind of upset about with obviously the somber nature of the funeral.
Go to bed. Had a little drink about an hour ago.
This is gonna be like the party boat, man.
Nice.
Oh, this actually sounds kind of fun. I kind of want to go in there too.
You can see that Bertro's even more downtrodden at that news. He can let
Yeah, I'm not very good at socializing exactly.
So you make your way over there, kind of on the edge, and you're trying to get into it, and you're clapping along and not quite participating, but trying your best. And you guys notice that Shalrog comes up from below deck and kind of leans back against the bulkhead and kind of is just kind of watching the activities on deck. And he makes eye contact with you, Strider, and kind of nods his head in your direction as he's trying to get your attention.
And I just nod.
How does that go? I can't get that rhythm right.
Oh, it's easy, my friend. Join in.
Oh, there, I think I got it. Oh, that is good.
Ah, you got it now.
So,
Get you guys the boat, matter of fact, since we're on the boat.
oh, that was a good tune, don't you say?
One of the best. It's a classic.
Oh, are you? I'm outside still, I think. I'm talking to the guard guy, making him feel worse and
You're
worse.
outside. So, Shalrog is clearly trying to get your attention. Do you move over to him, or? Are
Oh,
you...
who, me?
No.
Oh,
No.
When he was nodding in that direction, I kind of looked over and then just kind of, slowly walked that way.
Okay. All right. So you kind of hand off the tankard and hand off the lead singing to another crew member and make your way through the crowd, and they continue on singing and dancing on.
I'd want to see unnoticed. Because
Yeah, you move that direction. Nobody really sees to pay you any mind. Once the melody's been picked up by someone else, they head on. So
I'm over. Right.
okay. He sees you walk in your direction. He opens the door to below, holds it open for you, and as you walk in, shuts the door behind you.
Hi, Scour. You have.
Yeah, there's a weird
What did you say? I didn't hear you. Sorry. Yeah.
I just said. How did it go?
Ooh, there's echoing.
Yeah, it must be the music giving you problems. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, turn my.
Oh yeah, his speakers are probably picking
Yeah.
up.
I got it really low now, so.
What's
Okay.
going on?
So say it again. Sorry.
I said. Have you been successful?
I said, well, it's not really my specialty, but I did find one of the crew that knows a little bit about it, and it's in the stairwell.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Oh,
Alright.
I think you should turn down your volume on your roll 20. So if you go into the cogwheel.
Yeah, it's really I turned my off. Did you do any other changes?
I just turn the music down. I can turn the music off if you think that might work. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like non-stop echo.
Let's see. That's right.
Why,
It's echoing.
eyes ever. The darker it gets, the creepier your eyes.
Maybe it's awesome sounding, but it's like a spell.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe
all of a
maybe
sudden-
we should hang up and call back.
You think? Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
See you
We'll be
guys
right
in a
back.
sec. We'll be right back. No echo.
Yeah, the weird part was everybody was echoing, not just one of
Yeah,
us.
yeah. It was. I mean, we've had something like that happen on Hangouts before, so I figured, we better call back.
They're wrong that I always feel bad when like one person is not part of the dialogue for a long period of time.
Yeah, you get used to
I know
it.
it's fine. I'm keeping up.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's not much you
he's
can do.
actually, I believe he's actually pretty part of it.
I mean, I'm hoping he is. I'm
Yeah.
hoping he is. Don't know if he is. He could be like, nope, I'm not anywhere around you guys.
Entirely possible. Yes. Okay. Yep. So I don't know what you heard from what Shalrog said, but he said, we don't not necessarily our specialty, but I did find one of the crew that was able to put together something for you, and it's in the stairwell to the third level.
Okay. I understand, Scout. Thank you. I appreciate all of your efforts. They will be rewarded.
Not at all.
Oh, I love this dude. It's good.
Not to be breaking up your party, your impromptu party, but the crew needs to be turning in here so that we can get an early start tomorrow.
Yeah, all
Pretty
right. We're still down there, right? We're still downstairs.
You're in the. I'm assuming you went down and into the kind of the room there with the.
Yeah, one moment.
What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor?
Oh shit, I can't type. Fuck.
Yeah.
One moment. One more moment.
By the way, you can't message me unless I message you first.
I know, I'm not messaging you.
Okay. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Okay, I start
I'm outside.
heading up back on deck now. And I acted like I even probably had a few more drinks with my first mate hand in hand. Got my arm over his shoulder. I walk him back up in deck, and we just join right back into the festivities. Start singing along for a bit, kind of just cheering it on, just having a great time with the crew. And I yell I see my friend Alando downstairs, and I yell for him to join us. Come on up, Alando.
Oh yes, it's time to go. I'll bring you back down some food. Yes.
You're talking
Right.
to the guy down there, right? With you?
Yeah. Just make sure you pay attention. I'm gonna keep my cat watching though.
Okay.
Come on up,
Oh.
Alando. Have a drink with me.
All right.
I need to
All right.
show you around the ship. I don't think you've seen all of the quarters.
Oh yes, no, I haven't. But one second. I use. Do I have Mage Hand with this character? I might not have Mage Hand with him. I don't remember.
You haven't used it before.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I do have him. Oh, I gotta let me take a plate down for the fellow down there. Yes.
Ish needs food.
Oh yes, definitely. Well, I take a plate down for the guard outside to cheer him up, because obviously my
Oh.
talking didn't work so well.
That's very nice. So you take a plate of food to him. He's
Oh,
very
yes.
thankful.
Oh.
He's very thankful.
Yes, I'm sorry that you have to do guard duty, but the cat here will help you.
He looks at the cat. And he's very surprised by that. You say so, but thank you very much for the food.
Oh yes, I'll watch through his eyes. And then I go up and get the food ready for Ish and go with you.
Okay, and I want to show Alando down. So lead him down the stairs to the lower quarters through the third deck, and actually lead him all the way down the stairs to show him the lower cargo hold.
Okay. You take them all the way down. You kind of obviously second level is kind of where there's some of the officers' quarters and storage, and then obviously, you kind of got some other cargo area that's there. And then the third level is kind of where the crew quarters are. Most of the crew's stored, and some other cargo as well. And is that where you kind of hang out? It's down there in the belly of the ship.
Yeah, we hang out down there, and then we actually just start. We actually spend a good amount of time down there, unbeknown to what's going on above us.
Okay. All right, you guys hang out.
I would say at this point we would hang out for a good period of time. Having drinks, just conversing between ourselves.
Oh yes.
So, Heish was on the first floor down, just so you know. He had him in the quarters in there. So
on the way by, Alando wanted to give the food to Aish, and I just motioned for him to come down with me, and that we will give him the food shortly.
okay. So you just sent Alando. Do you just run in there real quick, or do you guys both go in there, or what?
Yeah, I'll go in there, and I'm like, Aish. Sorry it took some time, but I've brought you food. It's nice and warm. I don't know. Do you eat warm food?
So you walk in and do me a favor and roll a 2d10.
2d10, huh? No, not in.
Or if you can roll a d100 too, if you can do that. I don't know if you can or not. Try it.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a
D100. Yeah.
dice when you guys play this.
I actually have a physical D100. I can give it to you if you want.
I've had a lot of 20-sided dice from Magic Gathering, but I've never seen 100-sided dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't work very well. They don't work very well, but I have one. It looks like a sphere, basically.
Yeah, and they usually, if you have a bunch of figures on the table, they usually just plow through them and mess up your table and all that crap. Yeah.
And did you ever 3D print the 20-siders or the 100-siders?
I've got a 20-sider here somewhere.
You 3D printed one? Let me see. How'd it come out?
It's I don't know where it is, but it kind of sucks. It doesn't roll very well.
Oh, it sucks.
So yeah, you walk in, and as you start talking to Heish, all of a sudden he whips around in your direction and backs away and kind of entwines himself in the hammock that's there, falls to the ground, and when you take a hard look at him, you notice that his eyes are completely milky colored, and he doesn't appear to be able to see you.
Who?
Heish.
Oh, does it look like he's sleeping?
Am I in the room with them, by the way?
No, Elendo was going to just drop the food off really quick. So you might be waiting for him there, but you're not in the room.
Oh,
okay.
Is he breathing?
Yeah, he says in Draconian, Elendo, is that you?
Yes. Are you okay?
I cannot see. I cannot see.
Oh no! What is wrong? What happened?
I don't know. Ever since the being locked, and he kind of stutters through this. Locked in the cage. I haven't. It's something's wrong.
Oh dear. Well, I have some. Are you hungry?
You hear some screeching, Elendo. It sounds like some kind of odd, strange languages you've heard coming from the Cobalt before, but it sounds pretty frantic.
Oh dear! I grab a. We gotta grab a piece of that cloth, and he needs a cloth on him, right? Because we didn't do that.
Okay. Yeah.
I grab the cloth really quickly and I put it on him.
Okay.
Here, this is a ward. It should make you better, I think. Can I roll either like a medicine or arcana check to figure out if he's being possessed or something?
Whichever you'd like.
We'll go with that first.
Okay. You do not believe that he's being possessed.
Okay. And then I will try a medicine check, and I will know nothing.
You don't. You have no idea. It's hard to. He looks physically fine, but other than the fact that his eyes are kind of milky covering to them, and he definitely appears to be moving in the fact that he can't see.
Oh, are you hungry?
Yes, I'm all right. Otherwise, I cannot see.
Okay. In the morning, we're gonna go down to a temple. Do you know what a temple is?
Is that where you worship the gods?
Well, yeah, sort of, but that's where the healing happens too.
All right. There won't be any trouble, will there?
I mean, they accept everything. We'll go down there and we'll see what they say. Yes.
All right. All right.
But here's a plate of food, and I'm gonna go talk to Strider. And I will be back. I will sleep beside you. Make sure you're safe. Yes.
All right.
Okay. I'll be back. Here's some nice. Do you like it warm or cold?
Warm.
Okay. I give him warm food.
Okay, very good. He definitely inhales it. You can tell he's been a while since he's eaten.
Yeah, we told the crew to make sure to feed him. I'm pretty sure. So.
Yeah, and it's not that he hasn't eaten. Period. It just looks like he maybe is he's a cobalt and eats whenever he gets the opportunity.
Yeah, he eats everything. He's a growing boy too. All right. Okay. Strider, seems to be something wrong with Hish. He's blind. His eyes are milky, and he said that it happened ever since he got captured. So I'm not sure what they did to him. They might have poisoned him.
Oh no!
Or tortured him, or I actually put the cloth we have on ourselves to keep the haunt from coming in. I thought maybe it was that, so I put that cloth on him. And
should we get him? Is there any antidote? Could you know what's wrong with him? What kind of poison it might be?
No, I couldn't tell. I told him that maybe we can go in the morning, but right now he's eating. We'll see how he feels in a few.
Okay, but, we can definitely keep an eye on him. I feel so horrible.
Yes, me too. Anyways, did you?
Let me show you what we got new in the hold down below.
Yes, let's see.
And I lead him down the other sets of stairs, basically all the stairs to the bottom cargo hold.
Uh-huh.
And I begin to show Orlando around and tell him about the cargo that we have stowed.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so you're walking around, kind of looking at all the random stuff. You can definitely tell when you originally were here, there really wasn't much of anything in the hold here. And now you're starting to accumulate some stuff. It's definitely not as full as it looks like in the picture here. But you definitely have some equipment and some boxes, some crates. You can clearly identify that stuff as the stuff from the bandit cave that's in there. That's kind of this stuff. And you can also see some stuff that looks like it's maybe been recently purchased. Looks like more stuff for traveling, rations and some repair material for the sails and for the rest. So.
Oh yeah, and all the other supplies we got, right?
Yep. You do notice kind of as you come down here and looking through that there are a couple of crew members that are still in their bunks too, by the way. One of them appears to be lightly coughing. The other one looks to be sound asleep. This is obviously where the bulk of the crew kind of has their belongings, and which isn't much, and kind of sack out, just so you know. So as you guys are walking around, you notice a couple of crew members coming and going too, just so you know. It looks like they're either moving to their bunks to kind of check things out, or a couple of them, one of them comes down and actually grabs a barrel of it looks like maybe ale or meat or something that's kind of as part of the crew, and kind of looks in your direction and says, "Captain, we've run out. I'm taking one more up.
Oh, you've run out of the ale or the food?
The ale, the ale. We're going to tap this one here, and after this is gone, we're gonna call it a night. I swear."
It is getting late, my mate. You're going to need a good night's sleep to continue your work in the morning.
We won't let it affect our work. I promise you.
Enjoy your drink and have a great night.
All right. He shoulders the. It's
Oh,
not a full-size barrel, by the way.
Actually, I think I have a better one. Is there a barrel of water nearby?
Yeah, sure. There's quite a few barrels of fresh water actually.
Okay.
These
I
are full-size
actually-
barrels.
I
These are
actually had this especially brought in from the bar. Here, and as I go over it, I'm gonna flavor the water like the most delicious ale they've ever drinking.
Okay, he looks at you kind of funny because it's clearly stamped on the side of it water.
Oh no,
But,
don't worry. This is you take a sniff.
He does. He kind of cracks the top of it off, which because it's a water barrel, and looks inside and smells it, and his eyes get large, and he says, "This is unbelievable. The crew will love this." And
Yes.
he's like, "I'm going to need more help though." He runs upstairs because it's a full barrel.
Yeah.
And-
Alando, I asked Alando, is that what they really need? Is that what they need?
He winks poorly.
I guess it's a little bit misjudgment. Maybe you should only take half, not the full barrel, but just half.
He kind of looks he looks a little sheepish and says, "Well, I don't know how we'll get it up there. We're gonna have to take the whole one up, but I'll tell the crew to take it easy. I promise."
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
All right. He runs up the stairs excitedly, and
I shake my head at Alando disapprovingly.
a couple minutes later, there's
I'm sorry,
three.
Captain. We can discuss this later. Yes, I think.
He brings through three other members down with him, and they all grab a corner basically, and they heft it up the stairs. And now that they've cracked the seal on the top of it, they've got to be careful and carry it vertical. So they take it very carefully up the stairs and hauling it the whole way up. But they eventually get out of your range of vision there, going up the steps. You hear him say, "Don't drop it, you oaf!" As they're carrying it up.
Oh, that should last an hour.
Alando, why don't you join me in my quarters?
Yes,
Well-
certainly.
We should probably sleep off this day.
Yes, we also have people to check
Who's
on.
shagging? Don't get the wrong idea. Let's just keep an eye on Heesh for the night.
Wait, you could do shagging on a ship?
You can, but not with not with Captain.
Oh, so shagging something not done with captains. Okay, duly noted.
Definitely not something you do with the Captain.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, let's go.
I don't think you and the Captain are on the same page. Just come on up, and let's just sleep off this dastardly day we've had.
Yeah, I think so. I think we should, but maybe we should check on our other cargoes. Precious cargo.
We can. Do you lead on?
Okay, I'm gonna go to wherever we put Rickles and the other guy, Mr. Pickles.
Okay. Mr. Pickles and the other guy. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But you never got his name. Actually, I think you did get his name.
Yeah, we did. I just don't remember it.
Alando, do you even have the chat window open? Is it even
I do.
It's even existing on your screen this whole time?
I don't
Because-
know. Wait.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, too late.
Yeah, I wasn't watching it.
That's funny.
That was all of that. You were not on the same page. Wink, wink.
yeah.
All right, let's check on Rickle. See how he's doing.
Okay. Yes. I mean, you can't really do all that stuff without me sending you stuff, anyways.
Downstairs by ourselves. We could whisper, right? We were in the car. I took you to the
okay. Yeah, you could. Yeah.
alone by ourselves, so we could whisper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
there are a couple crew
I would
members
notice
down
like right away.
There are a couple crew members down there, so unless you guys got close and started whispering, but which is
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, I literally whispered it to him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys, at some
Sorry.
point, you guys huddle up. And, after the crew takes the barrel of ale up, you guys get together and quietly talk. So
And then, obviously, then I think he doesn't understand what I was saying, so we just went on to Rickles.
okay.
Yes. Totally.
So you head back up.
I mean, I probably wouldn't even notice it anyways. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, you head back
Yeah,
up.
dude.
And,
Are you feeling okay, Alondo?
Oh no, I just had a cough. It seems yeah, the weather here it got my allergies kind of weird.
You actually don't look normal.
No, I don't. I kind of look down and I kind of like hold my belly up and kind of look down at my belt. Oh, it seemed normal. I don't know.
I just thought you may have been under the weather, my friend. Come on, let's check on Rickles.
Oh yes, Mr. Pickles.
all right. So you head up. You noticed that they didn't really have a brig per se on the ship here, but they've actually turned the room kind of next to where Heish was saying into a makeshift cell. So you're on the second level down. It's this room. Oops, this room right here where I just clicked. They made this into the brig essentially.
I didn't
Alon-
see it, but I trust you.
It's just the one on the north side up here, right here, where the red circle is.
Why don't you check on the prisoners, make sure they're well fed, and you should probably question them. I have something else to attend to. I will rejoin with you shortly.
Oh, okay. Yes. You told me to go check on Rickles, right?
Yeah, just what you were doing, and make sure you're fed and whatnot.
Oh, is it this one or? Guess I didn't see it, but whatever.
It's that one, yeah. It's the
Yeah.
one you just walked in.
Yes.
So you walk in there. That they actually put a makeshift sign on the outside of the door that says brig. And
Nice.
it's
Good touch.
so you walk over there and pop the door open, and you see that your friends are shackled kind of to the deck in there, and the one which was, I don't remember which name I gave you now.
Rickles and oh yeah, I hate that when I have to make up the name and then I forget what they are.
I don't remember.
Yeah. We'd have to go back and look at the video basically.
Some
I
random
don't
man
Yeah.
you recognize.
You can just make up his name again, it's fine. And if we figure it out, we'll put it again right later.
I think it was Getty's, but I'm not sure. Might have been Getty's. There's a
Okay, sure.
lake, there, and you notice that Rickles is not. His head is lulled down. His wounds have been bandaged, a little better actually than what you guys had when you brought him in, but he does not appear to be conscious there. But so Getty's is.
Oh, well, hello.
He kind of looks at you and pulls his head back a little bit. Linda, do you walk in too, or?
Is someone here? It's only me, right?
Yeah, you walk in. I don't. I'm looking at Chance. All right.
I just peek my head in and I'm like, were you fed?
Don't hit me again.
Uh,
He says.
No. Were you fed?
No.
Okay, I'll make sure that's taken care of. I walk away nervous because I was thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna get all this information out of them, but then I just kind of chicken out. I couldn't.
I reappear right at the
I'm not
time.
man enough to do this.
Yeah, like I reappear right as
He says no, and you just walk out and shut the door.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I'll go take care of that, and I'm kind of like a little nervous. Like I've never talked to a prisoner before or anything like that.
Right.
So
Right. Okay. Yep. Very good.
So I reappear like right as he walks out, and tap Alonso on the shoulder, let him know that I'm back.
Okay.
oh, you come back, okay? You tapped on my shoulder, or
Yeah, like
Okay.
I say, hey,
oh, as you turn around, you see a lot of sweat in my brow and everything.
Yeah, you didn't even notice him actually. He
and I kind of whisper in his ear.
kind of appeared.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Look
Yeah.
over. I can't do anything obvious.
Sorry, I have a couple windows open when I'm recording and all that shit. So
No, it's okay. I'm just messing with you.
Um,
It wasn't even a very important one.
Oh, yes, that's interesting. Indeed. I went to question them and they didn't give me anything. So they look like they haven't eaten, so I thought I would try the nice guy approach and get them food. Yes.
That's good. We need to make sure the prisoners are fed anyway. I also checked around the ship, and everything seems as it should be.
Good. Yeah, we should probably sleep for tonight, and we might want to question Rick. I don't know what time we plan to get up tomorrow, but if we do have a late night tomorrow, we could maybe question them before we go to bed. Maybe they'll talk to you.
I think the best bet might be to sleep down by our precious cargo in the hold. Let's keep our eye on it tonight.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. All right.
Awesome.
I lock the door and everything.
I'll head down with them to the bottom cargo hold, and we'll kind of just camp in the hold tonight.
Oh, I told Ish I would sleep with him. I need to do that.
All right, so I will then sleep in the hold by myself.
I'll tell you what. I'll bring Ish down with me. He might like it better, anyways. Come, Ish.
Cool. Let's snuggle up.
Yeah. Well, we're going to the bottom.
There actually will probably be a lot more room for Ish. We can have him out of his cage tonight.
Yeah. He might like it better.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys make it down to the bottom of the hold, kind of where all the cargo is and everything like that. And how long do you guys wait? Because it's about we'll say it's
1 a.m. ish.
yeah, we'll say it's 1 o'clock. That's fine.
I would just say we sleep till morning.
Yeah. We'll just do our long rest or whatever. We gotta sleep. We're probably tired.
Okay.
And
Okay.
does Ish look any better?
Unless anything wakes us up, of course.
It does not look any better. You had to basically hold his hand to get him down the steps.
Yes.
He definitely cannot see and tells you such. So
Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel a little responsible for this, but we'll do what we can. Yes. All should be better.
Ish, would you like anything else to eat? Is there anything we can get for you down here?
no, I just want to sleep.
This is a good place for that. It's nice and quiet in the cargo hold, and the gentle rock of the sea should help you sleep.
Oh, yes. I'll be sleeping here too. We'll get blankets and I'll warm it up with prestidigitation and go to bed.
Okay, so you commandeer one of the hammocks down there, or do you?
Yeah,
guys
we'll put a hammock up probably so it's comfy.
Okay, so you guys just take one of the hammocks that are down there.
We could probably just bring a hammock that was from above and bring it down and tie it up or something.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. As you guys are kind of doing that, you notice about probably 1:30, the crew finally starts to filter its way in and are making its way down. So there's kind of looks like they've kind of been forced to bed, kind of a thing, because they're coming down in droves at this point, and most of them are stumbling in. Maybe not as drunk as you would expect with that amount of time that they've been drinking, but they all come down and basically fall into their hammocks. That's what they do. And then you hear snoring pretty shortly thereafter. So, no, there a couple of them nod approvingly to you guys as they walk down, and a couple of them give Aish kind of a hateful stare as they walk by. You can tell that they're a little untrustworthy of, probably untrustworthy of kobolds. Um, uh,
Such a shame, really.
so they make their way in there. We'll see you guys get everything strung up and everything's fine that way. And about 2 o'clock comes rolling around, and you guys go to sleep then, or what's
Yeah.
the plan
Yes.
there? Okay.
I keep a.
You hear some more.
So there, I probably do some things, which I'm gonna say to the GM.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So you guys turn in. You see Alondo runs up to the top there for a minute, makes up, it says he needs to use the bathroom or something. He's old, you know,
Oh,
getting up.
yes.
Yeah. Gone for a few minutes, then comes back and kind of beds down.
I'm like,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
when he comes back, I'm kind of snuggles up with Ish.
Oh, well, that's cute.
He looks very. Aisha looks very, very, very uncomfortable. You can tell. He like
I'm
Strider
petting
said,
lovingly.
draped around him, and kind of spooning him, and he can tell he's just kind of he's.
Wait a minute.
All of a sudden, let me just type this out 1 second. This is getting annoying.
Oh, much better. Yeah.
Oh, he
I'm
did?
back on.
Yeah, I can't hear you talking. You're not saying
Oh, yeah.
anything right now, Sean.
You can hear me now, right?
Sean, nothing at all.
All right. Let's wait a sec.
What'd
Hello.
you touch?
I touched.
All right,
my penis.
nothing. The clapper's not working for you, man. You got to get a
Yeah.
new clapper. I'm gonna say that's a good time for me to take a piss. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can hear you. Hello. Now you can.
There
hear
you
me.
go. You're back now.
Hey.
It just my sound card was burping on me, so I.
Had a fit.
Burping.
Yeah, I changed the settings. And freaked out. Burping. Going to bed. Good night.
I'll wait till Al gets back, and then we'll. Can you hear?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, bad. Fucking allergies. Hey, man. Maybe I'm gonna go. I'll be right back, too. stick and a break. Hello. Did everyone let out their bowels? Oh, you can't hear me. What's going on? Hello. I can't hear you guys. Are you guys talking? Hello? Hello? Paco? Oh, it should be working. Hey, I can't hear you guys. Can you hear me? I could not hear you. I don't know why. Though I just did a test and I'm gonna call it back. It's like freaking out on me.
I got the feeling. I just thought we were doing a good job.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've done a very good job.
Oh, you can hear us now? Suddenly?
Yeah. I just had to log back in again. It was being dumb, like a drunken sailor.
Well, I have a microwaved burger from Chicky and Pete's. That's just an East Coast thing? You guys never heard of that place, have you?
Canties?
No, I haven't.
No.
Must be East Coast, yeah.
It's an East Coast thing, yeah.
I know some Midwest things, but
What do you guys have that's just in the Midwest that's really good? Like recommended, good.
what? I can't remember the name of the hamburger joint. What was that fucking called? You gotta ask Ben. He knows it.
Are you guys all in the Midwest besides Ben and I right now? I know he's from there, but I mean currently.
No, we're in California.
Well, you're in California, right? He's in California. Where is Chuck at?
Chuck is in Chicago.
And Mark?
They're in Michigan, Lansing.
Oh, okay. I've been to Lansing.
Hmm.
Lansing, yeah, I've been to Lansing actually. Yeah, on a trip.
Yeah, I've been to their house.
When I was in Chicago, ironically enough, one of the times I actually stayed with a guy that in my World of Warcraft guild. Who was it from Chicago? You said?
Chuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to live there too, actually, for a while.
Hey Ben, did I ever tell you last time I was in Chicago I slept over at a guy from our guild in Warcraft.
No.
That's
Dude.
awesome.
Do you remember him?
Who was it?
He was one of the veterans. Toots.
Oh,
was
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
shaman. Yeah, the shaman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stayed on his couch. It was pretty fucking awesome.
That's funny.
He works for was it Nissan making the Leaf? He was on like the electrical team for the original like Leaf vehicle.
really?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. All right. So,
Sounds cool.
so about 2:00 in the morning, you guys are just starting to doze off, and all of a sudden, Strider and one of the crew members that's in a hammock that's a little bit of a ways away from you guys, you hear awake.
And then I would just pop up.
So you snap your eyes open and take a look. And Getry, what do you do? Guthrie, sorry.
Oh, I'm probably still like asleep at this point.
Okay, you ignore it.
Oh wait, I hear this too.
It seems like it's about a 1/4 inch away from your ear.
Oh yeah, snap! I wake up.
Okay. Both of you make a wisdom save, please.
Alrighty.
Guthrie.
Ha! Nice.
Okay. We'll do this in order here really quickly. No, they do not.
Okay.
So we'll do this with Guthrie first. All of a sudden, you pop your eyes open, and there is a ethereal form in front of your
Oh, I know
face.
what this is.
All of a sudden, it flares brightly colored green flames across the top of its head, and its eyes are piercing into your face. Its mouth opens wide into maw, and these spectral teeth show itself, and you are just absolutely scared to absolute death. And please roll a d4.
I guess Strider forgot about that. Because, yeah, you were there when we knew about that.
And you instantly age 30 years
Haha.
from the visage of this horrifying specter.
How old am I? I was actually kind of a young guy, but not anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It actually works out pretty well.
I'm 50 years old now. That's weird. I guess my hair just goes white from blonde
Yeah,
to white.
it's Ryder. You obviously are this, and you guys hear the noise from this as well, and so
Wait, I age as well.
the boat is awake. Strider, you are also shocked by what you see staring you in the face. This strange spectral image you can see through is in front of you and clearly reaching for you, trying to draw in your life force. It seems.
I would start trying to swing at it, even though it's not there. Just swing randomly in the air.
So you can roll. You guys, everybody can roll initiative if you like. So.
Oh, well, I don't know if I hear it. Well, I wouldn't be up.
Oh, you hear it. It's the besides the image there. There's definitely some audible.
You're right next
Okay.
to me.
Yeah. Well, you definitely probably feel Strider try and jump forward and into all this as well.
I say, "Ooh, what's going on?"
You guys see a crew member as well as just is clearly just absolutely terrified to his soul, and his hair changes color in
Oh,
front
no.
of your eyes and skin wrinkles slightly.
Oh, this is a problem.
Aish is now trying to crawl out of his skin. You know, he's
Aish can't
he's literally
see him.
trying to burrow.
Can Aish
Trying
see
to burrow.
Can Aish actually see him?
Oh yeah.
I wonder if that's what happened to Aish. He looked at the spirit. Huh.
He does appear to know exactly what's going on.
Who, Aish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh no,
Like,
I know.
as in-
This makes sense.
As in he's able to identify where it's coming from and is clearly scared to death. So.
I see his eyes, and I don't want to look at this thing. But maybe I roll an intelligence check to see if I figure that out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would it be history or intelligence check?
Let's go with intelligence.
Okay, we'll do that. Oh, I probably do. Maybe.
And
Yes.
I put it together by looking at his eyes, and I look at him, I notice the way he is, and I'm like, oh, shoot.
while I'm
You do. This
Sorry.
looks like some sort of a specter or ghost or something of that matter. But let's see. Did you guys all roll? Let's see. Why did it up? It did not. Oh, hold on. Yeah, you guys were still in there from before. Hold on a second.
So while I'm swinging, like this wouldn't, I don't think this is part of initiative. I would also just want to kind of look around to see if I see anything else out of the ordinary in the room. Can I roll perception for that?
Sure. Go ahead. I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this thing ages me, I'll probably die.
It suck. So yeah. So you let me roll for them too.
Is
real
there a
quick.
max age in the game?
Well,
So what?
I don't know max age, but there's definitely a.
Well, what if he's 120? He's gonna have to roll. It could be still alive, right?
Well, I'd probably live for maybe a couple days, but I probably wouldn't live for two. I wouldn't be adventuring, let's just say.
You're barely adventuring now, my friend.
Indeed.
Having a midlife crisis now.
It's true.
So I'll just say
You're
that
gonna
the
wanna
crew
get yourself
member
a
that
huge carriage with chrome wheels.
the crew member that you saw that aged instantly is kind of in this bunk right here, and you guys are set up. Oh, you're gonna put. Never mind. Sorry, I'll put you over here. Didn't see your token there, right there.
Where is Ish sleeping? Right in there? Because I'm probably in
Right.
there.
I'm
in
gonna
there
stay.
with Ish, too.
I'm gonna stay right in between these two boxes where you guys strung the hammocks, and that's where
Okay,
you
that
guys.
makes sense. All right.
These guys definitely look undead, right?
Yeah, you'd say they're definitely undead.
Right.
Oh dear. Did I have a piece of the sailor? I mean, why didn't the sailors tell us we need to wear that stuff? I wonder. Damn crew. They're drunk, I guess.
Let me. I guess it doesn't matter because we're in the middle of it. You probably would yell it anyways. You guys do have pieces of the original flag that were given to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Balrog gave you, and that's what you tied around Heish, and what you and Owen have a piece of it.
But not me.
But not everyone does.
Yeah.
Not me.
Oh, I think someone forgot to tell you. You need the Guthrie. Oh, gosh. You need the you need a piece of the cloth of the ship, and otherwise haunts will come for you. The
Guthrie,
ship is
Guthrie
haunted.
here with us? Oh, I know.
Wait, you need a cloth of the ship?
Yes,
Don't I have that?
of the sail. No,
Armando, who are you talking to? Armando.
You do not.
you need a Pacific sail, I think. Here,
Armando,
I kind of get it up and not look. I just start ripping it up
Armando, who are you talking to?
to you guys, everyone.
The piece you have, by the way, Alundo, is big enough for an armband, and for you to tie it around an armband,
Yeah,
and that's what you also had for Heish.
yeah.
You may be able to cut yours up and make it into something smaller if you'd like to, but you don't have any extra.
Orlando, did you say Guthrie? Is he here with us?
Oh yeah, he's right over there.
I'm gonna play it off like, who's Guthrie? My name is Gabriel.
What do you mean he's right over there? We've
Oh
been trying.
wait a
all
minute. What do you look like, Gabriel? Oh, who is
I
Gabriel?
mean, I look like super old. I mean, I
Oh,
don't really look
okay.
like the Guthrie you remember, so.
He doesn't look like the guy you saw at the inn or anything.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, I just assumed it they had the same colors. I'm not really looking at the face, so yeah.
Yeah, my hair is white. I'm not wearing what I was wearing before.
Well, I'm not even looking at your face because I'm reverting my eyes down from the
The
specters.
guy we've been
Yeah,
trying
but
to-
my colors are different too. Like I changed clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Armando, are you saying that's the guy we were trying to catch all night?
Oh no, I think I'm mistaken. I can't. Don't look at the specters.
Oh,
I think they age you or it'll cause problems.
oh dear! I will do my best. I'm not much of a fighter.
All right, Alindo, you're first. What do you do? I have Sluggy's placeholder for some
Oh,
reason.
okay. The placeholder will just hold its place. No.
Fix it right now. I'm annoyed by doing. Still haven't fixed that.
I am. Where's Ish at?
He is literally trying to make himself as small as possible in the hammock. Like he is trying to burrow into it. He's not
Alright.
doing anything.
Ish, get out and run.
He's not moving.
Okay, he won't move. So I'm gonna stay right here. I'm not gonna let him take that. So spells. I am going to cast. I think my armor class is gonna be lower because I didn't cast mage armor yet. Oops, not hit points. I think my hit point should be like 17. Well, we're third level. I'll calculate my hit points in a second, but I'll lower my armor class. And so I'm going to. I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at it. So I'll have disadvantage because I'm not looking at it.
Okay.
That's a miss, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, you shoot it and it
Get
hits
away,
the-
beast!
hits the crates really quick, and it actually doesn't even turn in your direction. It just seems to be 100% focused on Strider. Strider, you gotta put yourself kind of where you were. But
Strider, you need to run. You need a piece of this cloth that's around my armband. I don't really have much left.
Where do you get the cloth?
Who are you?
Oh, Gabriel. I just came aboard the ship. I needed
Yes,
a place
that's
to
how you
sleep.
sound. That's how you sound when you're 50. I'm fucked.
You know how old I am. I just look old.
funny.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
You
fucking.
did see
I'm just
Sierra
fucking with you. What's that?
It was funny.
I have a cane too, so who knows? I'm gonna make myself look older.
He had a cane.
I'm looking older than 50.
That's funny.
You gotta get the
Um,
cloth. That's one of the crew. They should have it.
Cloth? Oh, I will try. Oh.
So do you move after you cast the firebolt, or do you stay right where you're at?
Well, I don't want. Will each get hit by this specter?
You're not sure. He's definitely within range to be hit by him, but he's buried himself down in the hammock as much as he can, making himself small.
Okay, well, I'll move over to the right and try to protect Ish.
Next are the specters. And the one in front of, we'll just go in order. One in front of Strider looks in his direction and says, "Get off my ship!" Re-
Old
Reaches
man.
reaches out to you. La 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 la.
I don't know if we want to destroy these guys because these guys will be useful for our ship. We get intruders. Takes care of them.
And he reaches out
Get off
And
my ship. Get off.
points a
my
finger at
ship.
Strider. Strider, roll a charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma.
Yes.
Charisma.
Oh, you just did it. Nice work.
Yeah, you're
He
lucky.
reaches out
You
to
have
you.
a -1 too. You're so lucky.
You're lucky. He points a finger at you and says something you don't understand, and then pulls his hand back.
I am the captain of this vessel, and you will not command me.
You need to go get the cloth. You should run to one of the crew and see if they got extra cloth. I'm surprised they didn't tell you. I assume they did. I didn't know.
I feel unable to move at the moment.
Yeah, he looks at you and pulls his hand back, and then he darts forward and passes directly through you. It's the oddest sensation you've ever felt in your life. And he passes through you, and then immediately turns around and faces you again. And it is now your turn.
Yeah, I run away, and I'm going to run up the stairs to look for Shalrag.
Yeah, good idea.
If you run, he will get an attack of opportunity, just so you know.
I got to, yeah, I got to.
Wait, is there only one of them, or is there two of them?
There are two.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
I should have actually taken action for that. I'll take it after Strider's turn. That's fine. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you disengage or anything, or like it's just run is all I do, right?
Yeah. You can disengage.
Does
Yeah.
that help me at all here?
Yeah, it makes it so you can't get attacked.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
You
that would
don't-
be good.
Can't move. Yeah.
You
You
can't
can't
move.
move as far. No, you can move. You can move as far.
Tell me the difference again.
You can't do a double movement if you were going to sprint away.
Okay, so I would disengage and do a standard movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I make it up the
So
stairs? I don't know where I'm going.
I think the stairs are
You
right
tell me
there,
where
right?
you- Yep, they're right there.
Yeah.
So I would make
Yeah,
it,
you
right?
can make it up. You have enough movement.
All right, so I would go up, and this is the next Shalrag would be on, right? Quarters.
His quarters? No, his quarters are one up.
Okay, so the stairs are still right next to me, so I'll make it up another flight of stairs, right?
You got to go right. You won't make it to that other flight of stairs though. But yeah, you'd be kind of in the middle of this room right here, kind of
Okay.
running in that direction.
All right.
Yep. So we'll go back to the other Spectre here. He looks you directly in the face and he says, "Get off my ship!" and reaches out. You can also make a charisma check.
One up.
Oh my god. Wait, is it a check or is it doesn't matter?
Save. Sorry.
I keep rolling so low. It's
One
annoying.
up.
That was
One-
a bit.
Say, I would obviously be screaming, like, I don't know if it made a difference.
These are my good saves too.
Shalrag, there's ghosts on the ship. And I assume there's crewmen all around me that would wake up when I'm saying this. I don't know, but that's what I would be doing.
If you're screaming, you do notice kind of in your scramble, you're not really focused that much other than to get away, but you do see that the crew in the boat have kind of sat up in their bunks.
That was a
But you
dick move
notice-
of them.
You notice none of them have taken action though. None of them have gotten out of their bunks or even made an attempt. They're just kind of sitting up. So yes, you as you're standing there, the ghost reaches out for you, and all of a sudden, you no longer have control of what's happening with yourself.
Oh boy.
All right. I'm gonna make an argument. Can I get inspiration for cleverly evading all these guys this whole time?
You did do pretty well, but it was only because they blew their checks. It wasn't because you really did anything all that creative.
I wouldn't say that.
We're not going to give it to you. I'm not going to give you inspiration. This is going to be fine. It's going to be fun.
Alright.
Trust me.
So I'm possessed or whatever.
So, yes, you are. You no longer. You don't know. Nothing seems to happen, but you don't remember anything, and all of a sudden things go black.
All right.
You guys,
I do wanna say
Alindo,
I'm busting my
you're
rolls
still
out
there, and
when it helps.
Aish, you see the specter that was in front of the crew member whose hair turned white vanishes. Just vanishes.
Oh dear. I believe we've found the culprit.
And
So yeah, what can I do on my turn? Just nothing.
a whole lot of nothing. So
Well, I guess you can skip me.
sorry about that. Yeah. So what you see is you see the crew member look around a little bit and just lay back down in the hammock.
Oh, and anything? What happens with the specter? I'm not looking at it. I have my eyes down, but I can maybe see the glows around it.
You can, yes. The Spectre. Whose turn is it? It is back to. Why was all order again? That's weird.
Probably my turn again, right? No.
No, it's Alondo.
Yeah.
Actually, it's back to Alundo, actually. So, yeah, you're looking at the floor. You can kind of see that there is a glow, but nothing's happened as of yet. You know that Strider took off, and would you like to look up and see?
Word strike. No, I'm not gonna look at it.
I was just checking.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
checking.
No. I mean, no. I don't think I have mirror on me. Let me see if I got that. No. Oh yeah, I'm not really a venturer, so I'm not like wise enough to be bringing mirrors and shit. So.
Sure. Yep.
Because I usually grab one for these cases. So
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna wait there with Ish. I'm like, Ish, don't worry, I'm here.
He's not said a word nor moved a muscle that you
Yeah.
can tell. All right, so you kind of hunker down more
Ghost.
protectively.
Spirits.
And
What's your
this-
name?
the spirit that you saw the glow from, all of a sudden the glow vanishes.
Alright. And then there's no more glows?
There is no glow that you see anywhere, actually.
Alright, well now I'm gonna look. Ish,
Okay.
I think it's over, Ish.
You don't see anything. Strider, on the other hand,
Oh no, the people upstairs, we didn't give them, oh god, they're gonna be all possessed and shit too, oh my god. Ugh. So nice that Crew didn't tell us.
you as you sprinting around the corner come up right directly in front of you, just appears out of nowhere. The same specter in front of you again, and he reaches out and attempts to touch. Make another charisma check.
Charisma check. Ooh.
Fortunately, it doesn't hold this
Good.
time, and he reaches out, and things go black for you.
Was that different than the charisma save? What I just rolled? Same thing, right?
Yeah, it would have been the same because I don't think you have proficiency.
Do you have proficiency? I didn't even check. You shouldn't with a -1, but
No.
They're both the same, right? Like if I hit this button, it's the same type of roll, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's -1. Yeah.
Yeah, same roll. That's what I thought.
it doesn't matter. That would have missed too, but don't worry about it. So everything goes black for you.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, we're all
yeah,
dead.
just about a minute later, Alundo, you see Strider come walking back down the
Oh.
stairs very
Yes,
slowly.
did you get some cloth?
It's all been taken care of.
Oh, yes. Ooh, I mean, is he aged? Did Strider get aged?
He does not. You can roll a perception check.
Okay. Perception time. Perception not so good. Got like a +4 to that shit too.
It looks normal to you. You don't see anything that looks out of.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. That's good. Maybe we should go to sleep. Yes.
What? Who needs sleep when you've got things to do?
And what do you do? What, I thought we were going to sleep. I mean, what was it you're doing?
There's so much to see, so much to do. Well, sleep if you like. I'll sleep when I'm dead. And he kind of smiles and turns around and walks back up the stairs.
Wait, where are you going?
He doesn't answer and continues to walk.
Ooh, I'm gonna send my cat to follow him. Yes.
Okay.
I'll watch the cat's eyes to see what he does.
Okay. As you're kind of zoned out there doing your thing, the cat follows Strider as he kind of makes his way up, and he heads up, goes up on deck, and seems like he's heading for the gangplank. So you watch for a few minutes as you come out of it and kind of break between. You notice that the crew member that was hair suddenly turned white sits up in his hammock and says, "Well, there's things to do."
Okay, I'm gonna. I gotta get the crew. Alarm! Alarm! I'm gonna use prestidigitation to wake everyone up, like a loud popping or wailing noise.
Okay. They all sit up. Everybody sits up.
It seems your captain's not acting like himself. It might have something, I don't know, something to do with the ghost. But explain it. What's going on? He's walking the plank. You gotta save him.
They're all looking at each other.
He's up above.
Where's the armband? Does Diaz not have his armband on?
No, you didn't tell him about the armband. I only knew because someone else told me, and well, I assumed they'd known. He doesn't have his armband. What does that mean? Hurry! He's up at the plank.
Get him! You must get the flag material on him. You must.
Where do we get this?
Get to Shulrog. Shulrog has extra.
All right. Well, you come and help me, quick. Make sure he doesn't go off the plank or something. All right, I'm gonna go run the Shulrog.
All right, you run up. Let's roll initiative again. We'll just stick with the same initiatives.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Jump back into it just from a time perspective. So, where did we end? Let's see. We ended with them. So we'll go back to So the last thing that he did is he walked down. Guthrie sat up and said he was going and started walking. It was your turn. You're running for them. Okay. So go ahead and make your movement and run to wherever you're running to from down where you're at.
Okay. I probably ran there to talk to the crew guy, right?
Yep.
So it's probably there. But, I mean, that would be part of my movement to talk to him and all that shit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is like half a square 5 feet, I'm guessing?
Yep. You got it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're already on the bottom. 11. I'm at the top of the stairs at the end of my round. Wait, where's Shulrag? Shulrag! I call out, Shulrag! Pop! Prestidigitation pop or something. Oh, no, I can't. That'd be too many actions. So.
You get a response on this level.
Where's Shulrag at? I called down to the crew member.
It's actually reversed, just so you know. Not that it matters, but that's the up, the down.
Oh,
but
yeah, you're right.
coming around this way, going this way.
I speak down. I'm like, where's Shulrag at? I talk down to the crew. Where's his quarters?
First deck, the second deck down. I yell down. They yell to you.
Oh, thank you. We'll talk later. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go. What room? I don't know. I could be here forever looking.
Across from the captain's quarters.
Oh, yeah. The captain's quarters. So he's like one more floor up. Captain's quarters is right here, right? Yeah.
Mm.
That's the top floor, right?
Yeah, other than the main deck. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, is it my turn or? I'm out of the turn order for some reason.
No. Yeah. What happened? I just got rid of those, didn't I? Shit.
Whatever. You can just put them back in. It's not a problem. Luckily, I'm before them.
You are in there so that I have it. did it get? I don't remember.
You got a 9.
9? Yeah, I'm gonna say it was low. I know that. Okay.
Freaking cars.
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna put you. I'm just gonna leave.
I'll roll again and then I'll put my initiative in. Yeah, cool.
No, you were higher. I'm just gonna put you in
I
at
had
like
20. I had 22. I remember what I had. I remember what I had. I just don't.
They were
remember
9.
what they
I know
had.
that. They were 9.
Yeah,
That's fine.
we can look back in the chat too. It'll tell us.
That's cool. All right, so yeah, so you took your movement. Obviously, you were sprinting up the stairs, talking, which moves to them, and you don't really see them because of the distance, but something happens. So,
oh dear.
it goes that way, and I'm gonna take. We'll say just.
Killing characters since 1998.
All right, go ahead. Back to Orlando.
I don't know. I'm a little confused. I think I go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd be up here, right? Then, Shorag! They said across from it. I just go peek my head into this door. Shorag!
Okay. You stick your head in the door, and you actually do see Shalrog in that conference room.
Oh, good.
He's seated at the table, and he immediately is on his feet as he hears the yelling and the alarms. You can see he looks like he's maybe strapping on armor and starting to pull weapons and stuff. What is it, man?
No,
he says.
The captain. You didn't give the captain the flag. He wasn't wearing the flag. He's now possessed. Well, he needs it.
Shocked in your direction. He's like, I told your man what needed to happen so that the spirits didn't attack during the witching hour. I told him.
Oh, well, I mean, he didn't contact him exactly. I mean, I thought you would have told him. Where's the flag?
He yells to himself. He runs over to a bookcase in the corner. You can see him rifling through some stuff. Looks like there's a book in there that's got a false back to it. And he opens it up, and there are very few bands in there, and he pulls out one of the bands. And he says, "Here." He hands it to you. He needs to have this on. And there's
another man in the bottom of the deck. I don't think he's part of the crew. I'm not sure. He doesn't have one either.
Stowaway? Well, you got a stowaway aboard?
Yes, he's on the bottom. But he needs to. And did you give a band to the prisoners?
Of course I did. I wasn't going to bring them aboard and then have them try and kill us in our sleep.
Oh, good. I'll go run up. Bye. I can run up. I forget where I was at. So I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go.
There you go. Okay.
I start running towards that way.
On to them.
Oh, actually, I can have my cat come and snatch it for me.
Okay.
My cat was following him, so he would be like right over here, right? I'm guessing. Here, I'll just put this guy on there.
Yeah.
So he'd be right over there, and then just have my cat come towards me, and he can come here, grab the cloth, and he could run to him. He could just he'll just hop on Strider's back and then just kind of put it in his cloth. Does it have to be in his arm, or could it just be on him?
He needs to wear it. Joe yells.
Oh, well, then it could. The cat probably can't tie it, but he's still gonna put it in his back, and the cat's just gonna hold on to his back so it's ready with the cloth.
What's Strider's? Because I think he gets all. Let me double check that real quick before I say that.
What do you want to know?
What's that?
What do you want to know?
I'm looking to see when you get possessed if he gets all your stuff.
My screen doesn't say that. It says no.
Yeah, Yes. Yep, uses your statistics. Okay, so let's see, what's your stats on that? That's pretty good. Have the cat roll a stealth check to see if he notices the cat sneaking up behind him to
Sure.
jump on him.
Let me see what their stealth is. They have stealth of +4, and that's it. Yeah, I mean they are cats. So I think that is. I'm just gonna roll my stealth because I don't have it on there. Just add 1 to that. Oh well, doesn't matter.
So he notices the cat sneaking up behind him. He kind of kicks his foot out at the cat. Mangy animal, get away. I've got work to do.
The cat hisses.
Yeah. Okay. It's now their turn. Let's see. Oh, I just grabbed the bat. I was like, what happened there?
Don't grab the bat.
I grabbed at the bat.
And a bite. I love that this boat is cursed. It's cool. It's dope. You get a
So
ship, but
there.
it's cursed.
All right, we're going to save that side. Okay, he's right there. Okay, that works. And then... okay. Very good. Okay, back to Alundo.
Oh dear. All right. I didn't see where he went. That's too bad. I go out and where did my cat see where he went?
Are you gonna stop and look through his eyes?
Cat, where'd he go? I just yell the cat and lead the way.
Meow. He takes off running up the staircase.
Which one?
Right up the staircase over here.
Okay. I go running. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then. Oh dear. I'm not exactly the fastest kind of guy, you know. Okay.
Yep.
8. I go to the top and I see Strutter. Captain! I yell.
He looks over his shoulder as he continues walking.
See, 8. That was 9. How far down is it?
From where you are?
Yeah.
It's about from the top deck. It's about just a flight of stairs. So I don't know, 6, 7 feet probably.
Oh, okay. So I won't take any damage if I just jump down real quick.
No, you can make it. Yep.
Okay. All right. I hop down. I was gonna do like a whole feather fall, but don't need to. So
waste it. No.
yeah, I'm gonna hop down. That was terrible. Hurt my bones. And then I'm gonna go. What was that? 9, 10, 11, and then I'm gonna go 12. Captain, there's more water on the other side if you're gonna jump.
He just looks in your direction.
Hey, over here, look at me.
Work to be done.
You scurry-eyed piglet. Can I try to slow him down or something?
What would you like to do? You're too far away to reach him.
I just call him a name to try to get him to like look at me more than walk forward, you know? Distract him.
What would you roll for that?
You scurry-eyed ghost captain, you're not even alive. That would be like a persuasion or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that,
fine. Go ahead and
probably.
roll persuasion.
You can
That's
even
fine.
do it with like negative or what. Or
Yeah, you can do it with disadvantage. That's fine.
disadvantage, yeah, because it's like not a normal thing. Persuasion. I'm not the best at it, but you never know. It didn't work.
You can see he stutters and stuff a little bit and looks back in your direction. Bares his teeth.
Oh, yeah, you need to brush more.
And continues. All right. It is Strider's turn. You are obviously docked in port, but he is going to the side without the dock and continues walking in this direction and walks to the edge and just literally falls forward.
Unfortunately, I mean, there's not much. Man overboard! Man overboard! I went as fast as I could. So.
Am I eventually gonna pass this captain guy when I walk up?
You're walking right now. You really don't know what's going on, but yes, your character is walking up to. You're
Yeah,
assuming
but this
the
dude
deck.
with the armbands, like, is he gonna see me or something?
We'll see.
Don't
I don't
worry,
know.
I'm here. I'm not worried about you. I was trying to save his ass.
I mean, I can save him once I get saved. I won't
Yeah,
need
but
to get
I
the
don't know
armbands.
this. Hello.
Of course you don't know.
I don't even know
You
who
don't?
you are. So I don't even know your
True.
powers because you're all secretive and tricky. So I don't know. And I'm not-
Tricky.
And I'm not
Nope.
gonna metagame that shit.
Nope, that's good. Exactly right.
So
So yes, he takes a
Okay,
dive.
as he goes down, I want to know he drops and is it my turn or?
Let's see. Well, I gotta move Guthrie yet. He walks in. 15, 25.
That's a cool curse, man. That's awesome, dude. We gotta keep these specters are like the perfect guards. We never have to guard the boat. Like seriously, that's like crazy. They age you and then they possess you, and you just drop off the boat. So evil. It's creepy too. Where's the scary music?
Yeah, right. You hear from below and kind of a muffled noise. Be gone, spirit! From below. And all of a sudden, Guthrie, you come to, and you notice that there's a large half-orc laying on top of you. You're pressed into the deck, and you look up, and you see this specter is literally pouring out of your mouth in front of you.
Ah! What's happening?
Shadowy form is in
What are you
front of you,
doing?
turns back, snarls at you, and then vanishes into the ether.
Ah! Ah! I mean,
You look down and you notice that there's a piece of black and red and white material that's kind of roughly wrapped around your arm very tightly. It's actually cut off the circulation right on your arm.
is that
All
weird?
is not lost yet, perhaps.
Oh, don't worry. I should have did this last round. Actually, I didn't think about it, but I have some tricks.
Alundo, you are up.
Little tricks. Oh dear, this is horrible. And I go run to the edge here, and do I see the body? Do I see him in the water?
It looks like
What's going
it's
on then?
head first, just heading for the bottom right there.
And how do I see his body still?
Yeah, you can see him in the water. He's probably only maybe 4 feet down at this point.
But he's in the water.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I do the impossible, and I cast rope trick above him, and I there's not a way for me to get the rope down to him, because if I touch it, once you touch it, you go into the rope trip area. But I cast it anyways because it'll get me up and it'll make me safe, and that'll be fine. So, and then I jump, I dive in to get him, and I got like good 10 feet of movement. So.
You dive in.
What else am I gonna do?
Yep.
No one
Tie
else.
yourself off. Is that how that works? Let me see. I'm reading it. 60-foot row. Oh, it's invisible. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just not. I just have the rope trip ready above the water. It's not gonna go in the water, obviously, unless it
Yep.
does. but I don't think it would.
Uh,
Because he's already covered. He's covered by the water, right?
Yeah, he's covered by the air. Or by the water, I mean.
Yeah, I just have the rope ready so that when I can try to bring him up, we just do go into the rope trip, and then we'll be safe in there, and I can get the cloth on him while I'm in there. So,
Okay.
anyways, there you go. I dive
So you
in.
dive
I
in.
probably have to do an athletics check, which I'm not going to be very good at this.
Yeah, grapple him.
Oh, is he going to resist me?
He
And
is.
I get disadvantage in the water, so the chances of me doing this are very low.
Yeah, but he could have disadvantage to fight you off, though, too, right? Wouldn't he?
Oh yes, yeah.
So
he
it's
would. Yeah.
Just be
so-
straight roll. So
we
just
can
go ahead and
do
roll it
straight
normally.
roll. Yeah, but I'll know this is not gonna happen. I can tell you that much. I have a -2. Oh my god! That's a natural 20. I'm so lucky.
Extremely lucky. Now let's hope he doesn't roll well because he gets to use his stats. That's the problem.
Yeah, that is a problem. Even with disadvantage, I fucking nailed that shit. So you should roll
Yeah, I
him
know,
with
that was
disadvantage. He's a more
Good.
chance of it rolling lower.
Strider, you want to do something? Go ahead. Roll your athletics check there, Strider.
Is that your death music?
Yes.
Yay!
One time you want to roll low. Nice work.
Yay!
I lived.
So not yet. Tell me what you do.
Oh, I grab him and then I take him up to the. I don't know where I got this energy from, but I just do it. It's water. Maybe I should exercise in water more often. All these thoughts are going in my head like all at once, and
Awesome.
and then I bring him up and I take his hand and I touch him to the rope. When I bring him
Okay.
up above the water, he isn't
You
that
bring him
far
up.
in there, so.
The whole time you notice as you kind of grab him into the typical lifeguard hold and try and pull him up, he spins his head around, he looks at you, and he's got this just maddened look on his face, and he's smiling as the water is literally pouring into his mouth as you're dragging him up.
Oh, that's very peculiar. I don't know if that's healthy.
So you touch him to the rope. What does that do?
So basically, he goes into, he rises into the air until the whole rope opens to an extra dimensional space that lasts until the end of the spell ends. The extra dimensional space can be reached by climbing the top of the. Oh shit! I thought he has to touch it. I thought I read it. You touch a length of rope.
You touch a length of rope, yeah. You just
Well,
grab the
then
rope
I'm gonna
off.
bring him up.
neck.
I'm just gonna bring him up the rope as best as I can.
Oh, good luck with that.
Well, I'll make.
That's gonna be an-
I'm not that
That is
right?
up
I'm
to
like
60 feet long.
75.
One end of the
You're
rope
huge.
then raises onto the air.
Hey, y'all! If you would just go through the turn order, I got this.
You wouldn't do that, though.
It's actually my turn because it is. I have 22 initiative, so.
That's right.
So technically, it is my turn, and I'm doing what I
It
can.
weighs 180 pounds.
I know
It
it's
weighs
your
180
turn.
pounds. How much can you drag?
I weigh 1 inch.
Well, I'm just gonna float in the water and pretend I'm climbing. I'm gonna try, but it doesn't work. Don't worry, I can't.
Okay.
I can't do that. In water, I can hold you up, but I have a strength of 7, so that's not gonna work so well. Anyways, I'm an old man.
All right. You hold them up, you get them above the water, and you definitely grab the
faulty
rope
plan.
start pulling. It's now his turn. He continues his manic smile, looking in your direction, and says, "No, work to do." And he tries to break free.
Oh, you'll die. Oh dear.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check there, Strider.
I'll roll an athletics check.
You can roll one too. Yep.
Oh, at least I got
11.
I can only get lucky if you roll low.
You better roll real low.
At least
Strider.
he's got another breath, though.
He has to roll an 8 or lower.
He does have another breath, yeah.
Yeah.
One moment.
Uno momento. Stop looking up death music and roll on your character.
I failed at so
Right.
many other ways.
Right, is that your Requiem, right? What they used
Why
to
is this
Right.
happening?
for when they die. Like, this is my music. I'm gonna play at my death because everyone's gonna remember me because I'm so awesome.
Really? You want me to roll it for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I'm clicking on my character. My
Probably not
Oh,
even in it.
Persona.
Tell me what I did wrong though. When you click on your bio, when your character, I got it now. It was on
Yeah.
bio.
Yeah.
You can roll it.
It's confusing if you're not used to it at first.
The tab is weird. Yeah, the tabs are weird.
They're not. I mean, they're really not. Hey,
You literally.
since he's got disadvantage, does he got a 7?
Well, no, it cancels out if you both have disadvantage.
Right, I was
Well,
going to say you're both in the
okay.
water,
Yeah.
so does he? I would say he just cancels it out, but
Oh.
so we'll just say he brings one up underneath your arm this way, and kind of just says and waves, and he just kind of falls back in the water.
Oh dear, this is terrible.
All right,
Hey,
now, on to
I hate to ask you, cat,
That's
but
right.
I need you to get in here. I need your help. I have the cat jump in. The cat can
Right.
help.
Cat looks at the
Later.
stakes
Next,
and
next,
says,
next.
"Like,
Not
come on."
around though.
Ghosty, it's your turn. Save me.
That's awesome.
The kitty.
I'm gonna look overboard. Can I like see him, or is he?
You see Strider kind of. You can see his face kind of floating below the water. He's got his arms spread wide, and he's just slowly sinking to the bottom.
He's still within view, right? And he can like.
Yeah, he's probably only 2 feet down at this point.
Oh, that's perfect. So I take out, I guess, holy symbol of Vulture. He's like a sea god, and I just say, "You shall flee this place, you devil!" And I do this.
Turn undead. Let's see if that works. I don't know if it does. Let me see.
I mean, it just depends on if he's undead or not. If he's not, then no.
What does it say? Original chick magnet?
What?
Nice
What?
shirt.
Oh
Not
yeah,
my
it's
shirt.
it's a his shirt
Millennium
is
Falcon.
Millennium Falcon original chick magnet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it says.
Okay, cool. You must make a wisdom save. Okay. Get a wisdom save. Does he get any bonuses? +1. What's your DC?
14.
14.
He's in water.
Boo. Yeah, didn't
does
work.
he get disadvantage when he's in water? Bummer.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's concerning.
Bye bye, Strider.
He looks up in your direction.
Well, I tried. Does anyone else have an armband?
I have one right here. I'm gonna tie it on him. Why did I think of that? And I go dive in the water if
You
it's my turn.
probably should.
For the record, I thought of that like a half hour ago, minimum.
No, I couldn't reach you a half hour ago. Minimal. Well, yeah, you could have. Yeah, you were already in the water, so I'm trying to like keep you from drowning. But I'm like, I'm just gonna tie it on. It's never gonna work. Anyways, yeah, I go. I mean, there's no. What about the crew? Are they coming up here?
I
Or?
was just gonna say, hold on 1 second. Okay, where does that fall? Oh, that actually works out pretty good. All of a sudden, as Guthrie is attempting to turn the undead, you see the snarling face. You see this green blur come flying by and dive over the side. Shalrog has dove in the water, just dives in the water and swims down. Make an athletics check, please, Strider.
I can do that now. Look, so much faster.
Yay, you fail.
Yep.
All right.
You
Where
certainly
were those
should.
failures earlier?
I'm just gonna roll this one in the tower here.
The Tower of Power.
Power. Oh, goody. Yeah. Okay, good. He beats you. So you see, all of a sudden, it comes down. You see him swim down, and there's a little bit of a scuffle. It's actually pretty close there, believe it or not. And you see Shalrog kind of has Strider in a bear hug, and he's kicking his feet hard, bringing him up to the surface, and his head breaks above. Give me the band! He yells.
Oh, yes, certainly. Hey, here you go. Here, I'll tie it on for you. I don't know, maybe. I tie it on.
They're too far down. Are you? Oh, you're in the water too, aren't you? That's
yeah, I'm
right.
in the
I forgot.
water, yeah. Mhm.
Let's see. He's struggling. He's got him. I guess he can control his movement, right? If he's got him
Yes,
grappled.
he has. If he's grappled, he has total control of his movement.
And are you next? 11, 12. You are not. On your turn, you can definitely tie it on. So right now he's got a hold of him, and let me just reorder this. I hate that. Was his turn, so now it is Guttery's turn again.
Oh, well, shit, what can I do? Do you guys need a hand? I can throw some rope down.
No, yeah, probably. Yeah, I got rope already. You can't see
Or,
it.
I mean, I could get you up much faster, but it might hurt a little bit.
I got
Yeah.
rope already. Don't worry.
Did I regain consciousness?
You did not.
Golden
Everything's
Harpy.
black.
How far down is he from me?
Off the side of the ship, so it's probably 12 feet down. It's actually more than that because there's 3 decks in this ship. So let's say it's 25 feet down.
I already
Oh,
have an
shit.
invisible rope that can go up, and it's not a problem. It's right above me. You can't see it.
Oh, if you insist,
wait,
I
can
will
they
be
see
here if you require any of my services. I'm
Yes,
afraid I
stand aside.
can't blast the devil back
We
anymore.
might need help. I don't remember you, but we have to talk sometime.
Yes, that would be lovely. Haha.
Perhaps
Yeah, I can't.
over tea.
I can't do shit.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, it's Strider's turn. He's going to try and break Shalrog's grasp and go
Oh.
swimming again. So
Oh,
go ahead and
dear.
roll athletics really quick. Strider. I'll roll it against Shalrog's here. Let's see what he got. GM. Roll.
That's no good.
He rolled like crap again. Oh wow, that was an awesome one. He actually does so well that he does an armbar across your neck and across the body, and he's completely immobile at this point. And he swims his way over to Alundo, rips the armband out and forces it on, and all of a sudden, Strider, you come awake and you see this white gooey thing comes spewing out of your mouth in front of you. It's the same image of what almost scared you to death there. It makes this horrible screeching noise, looks around at everybody, and then vanishes.
Do I know what happened? Do I remember what happened?
You have no idea. You remember seeing the specter down in the hold, and it reached out for you, and then things went black. That's what you remember.
Here,
How did I get here?
I got some rope right here. I give you guys the invisible rope. I think it's invisible to everyone.
Elric, what are you doing down here? Get up here.
He digs. You guys make it back onto deck, and Shalrog kind of just shaking his head.
What happened?
Your man didn't tell you what you needed to do to be a crew member and sleep on this boat.
You're my first mate. What are you talking about?
The large one. What's his name?
Oh, he doesn't say
Owen.
much.
Owen. Owen. He should have told you about the spirits on this boat. They will not rest unless you free them. The only thing that saves you is that band around your arm. Don't take it off.
I won't, Scalrag, but I trusted you. I trusted you as my first mate on this boat. Free them from what? Tell me what you are talking about.
They're ghosts.
You'll need to talk to them.
Talk to the ghost?
Yes. You can summon them. I can show you how.
Oh,
If you'd like to talk.
That is something we will have to discuss another night.
that was a
Thanks.
close call.
Thank you for taking care of this, and if there's any other secrets of this ship,
Oh,
be sure
there
to
is.
tell me directly.
This man here is some kind of stowaway. I'm not sure. He looks somewhat familiar. As I get a good look at his face, I want to see if I recognize him or anything.
He does. Shalrog draws his sword and points it at him. Aye, this man be a stowaway. He's the only reason he'd be having a problem.
Yes, I kind of figured that.
Please, could you find it in your hearts to let me stay? I'm a very hard worker. I have nowhere else to go. My house was taken. I could not make the payments for it, and I have no place to go.
What is your name? Where are you from?
My name is Gabriel. I am from Baldur's Gate.
Do you know this Baldur's Gate, Scalrag?
You know of Baldur's Gate too.
Yes,
Orlando.
I know Baldur's Gate.
Strider, I mean.
City south of here. Oh, wait, is it south of here? I don't know. I don't know where we're at in the map. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember. Let me look.
I know it's
You would
south
prob-
of Waterdeep, but it's a
Yeah,
city
you
south
probably-
of Waterdeep.
But,
You
Uh,
just
quite
go
a
away on
large
our
one.
ship and you expect free passage, you old man?
No, not free passage. I will do work here. I was doing work earlier. I just. I heard that it was better to ask forgiveness than permission.
Scalrag, have you seen this man before?
let's see. How smart is Shalrog? Not very.
I'm very smart, but I keep rolling low on my damn perception checks.
Yes, you do. What would be to recall? Would that be
history.
intelligence? Yes, probably.
Yeah, intelligence or
Yeah, it
history.
Because we picked up so many new crew members after our last excursion.
Oh, don't worry. You won't need to feed me. I can provide enough nourishment for up to 10 men.
Wait,
I'm very useful.
are you?
Scalrag, are you telling me you don't know your own crew members?
Do you cast spells?
Well, yes, I'm a religious man in my own right. Just fallen on hard times.
Oh, so what kind of spells do you cast?
Oh, like this. I like twirl my stick around and make like a magic stick out of it. And
What?
then I also produce 10 berries from my hand.
Oh,
And-
I've,
Yes, just simple magics, but beneficial.
I've heard of this magic before, but well, we have a sick crew downstairs. Actually, a kobold. Perhaps you could help them, and that would maybe prove your worth. Yes.
Sick crew.
Yes, there's a
Right.
kobold down. I don't know if you have any healing or restorative powers or anything like that.
I do, but they're rather limited. Perhaps in time, if I could come to train with your crew, I will learn even better, more powerful magics.
Oh. Well,
Scalrag, can you vouch for this man? Has he been with your crew?
Oh no, I have not. I must admit, this is my first day. I hope that if I proved myself worthy, then you would allow me to stay aboard.
by the way, when he was walking up, my alarms would have been going off. But you know what? They're not because
Who would've?
I don't have a. This character doesn't have alarm. I got this character confused, so there's no alarm.
Wait, you're talking about when Getry?
Yeah, pretty much anyone that enters the space of alarm. But I don't have it, but I swear I should. Let me check my spells. I got
So,
one, two,
Just so
three,
you know,
four,
it,
five,
it wouldn't have
six,
gone off based on
seven, eight.
the
Okay,
scenario.
no problem.
And the same with the trap, I
9,
assumed,
10.
right?
That's right.
Correct. Yep.
Skalrag, I'll leave him up to you, but I suggest you keep a close eye on him.
Oh, indeed. I hope to prove myself worthy.
You're the captain. You're the
Size.
captain. But if you're asking me, we can always use more men.
Yes,
I think so. I mean, if this person that strangely, almost like I've seen you before, but
Put him to work, but he seems a little off to me. Just keep close watch upon him.
Oh, thank you very much, Captain. You won't regret it.
this works perfect for you because you actually got age, so you do look like
Yeah.
you're like,
He looks a lot. He looks,
wait a minute, you kind of look like someone I know. But
I'm gonna
strange.
keep myself this way for quite some time.
Might as well. It's cool. It just changes your
Yeah.
whole everything. It's actually kind of a
it's
cool
funny
story.
as you kind of walk through. You're thinking to yourself, Guthrie, that it's the most perfect disguise you've ever had, and that aches
Yeah,
and
I'm like smiling
Never had
on the inside, basically, and my brother's like high-fiving me from
Well,
behind.
it's not like he has really control over it, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No, well, you can. He can remove it. You could.
Yeah,
you
if I
could
have
do
like
it.
remove curse or something,
Yeah,
like greater
yeah.
restoration, I could do it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do that for a while. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay here.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like if you need to change your disguise again, you could.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You have aches and pains you never had before, and things are just they don't
Good
work
thing
as
I
well.
have a walking stick.
Yes. Things hurt
It
for no
actually
reason.
makes the story very interesting. Yeah,
Mhm.
well, we picked up a crew member. We kept people from getting drowned. I'm actually kind of sleepy. We should go to bed, but tomorrow we'll have tea. Yes, Gunther.
Yes, I would love tea.
What's your name?
Gabriel. Gabriel is my
Gabriel.
name. This is good. I like this. Yes, we shall have talks. I enjoy talking. Good night, everyone. And I go back
Well,
to
yes,
sleep.
this is interesting. Yeah, let's go to bed. And
Chalrog says, "We'll talk tomorrow about how to speak to the spirits if you'd like."
Yes, I'm sorry to wake up the crew. I didn't realize he didn't have an armband. I just didn't know why.
There is no concern. Anytime I am walking the plank, wake up the crew.
I did, I think. I
Chalrog
probably broke them all.
kind of chuckles and says, "We'll talk in the morning." He heads back down.
Oh, good night. Let us all sleep in an extra hour, yes?
And head back.
Okay.
All right, good. Well, that's probably a good spot to stop.
We didn't kill anything.
Yeah, we didn't get killed
We
either.
don't get any XP.
You didn't die.
Oh,
Listen,
well. I aged. That's good enough XP.
You did.
for me. I should get like 30 years worth of XP.
Yes,
30.
1 XP per year because you didn't really live those years.
true.
Alright, hey, 50 XP, I'll take it. Oh, wait, no, 30 it would be, because I only aged
Yep.
30
Age 30 years,
years.
almost your max.
So do
I have
that-
exactly 900 experience points. Crazy.
Hey, you're level 3 then.
Yeah, I know.
You guys did pretty well. Let's see, what did you do?
It was actually a really cool, like, not meant to be part of the, I mean, it's meant to
Yep.
be part of it. It's like a little side that's just built into it. It's awesome.
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen at some point. I just
Yeah.
didn't know when.
Yep.
So, well, I kept asking Aaron, like, "Oh, how long do you stay? Are you sleeping? What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "How long are you going there? Are you
He
really?"
went in.
Okay.
You changed. You disguised yourself as a crew member, right?
That's what I did.
That's what I would
just
do.
got
Yeah. You got down there before you set your alarms, so that's why.
Yeah.
I already knew you were gonna do that, but I didn't want to like say anything, so because that's
Yep.
what I would do.
I consider disguising as that other guy I saw too, but I don't know him well enough. That fighter dude, I forgot his name, like Olaf. I don't know. The guy that
Thorin?
same place.
The dwarf?
No, I was gonna do that too, but I didn't see him.
Oh,
Oh, the guy that Chuck plays. Yeah, I was gonna disguise myself.
Oh, Owen.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That would have been crazy. But wait,
Yeah.
that wouldn't we would have known.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know him well enough, so I was like,
But
eh.
if you were Owen, we would have known.
Yeah,
Maybe,
well,
I
Owen
mean,
wasn't here.
Owen could have said, I'm... Because you did meet him, so you did get to hear his voice, so...
Oh, no, I did meet him. I met him briefly the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
time.
Unless you get your Hangouts guy to look like if you change into Owen in visual, we would have known.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, so you guys didn't do a whole lot, but it was fun. I would say, let's see. We'll do 50 XP for everybody. How's that?
Cool.
Hey, I'm at 400. Whee!
Woo!
I gotta figure out how to pass myself off as Gabriel and still use all my powers. I discussed this with Jim.
So
We had a long discussion in the
Gabriel
night.
is he can cast basic spells, right?
What?
So far, all we know about Gabriel is he can cast basic spells, right?
We know he's like
Yeah,
he's
basically.
a religious guy sometimes that
Yeah.
casts spells.
I'm gonna make my god solely Volker for now. So they have all those holy symbols.
Is your god? Well, no, we'll find out. Don't tell us. I think it's more fun not knowing everything about everyone. So
Yeah.
I actually haven't even told you Guthrie's true god yet. I was like saying all kinds of BS.
yep.
What's one level 3 experience points?
What is it? Say it again.
What's level 3 experience points?
900.
Yay, I'm level 3.
Nice.
Cool.
Well, am I resting tonight?
Yeah, that counts.
Cool. I'll figure that out when I come back. So, yeah. Should I change it now or should I wait till next time?
You can change it. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, 17 hit points.
Are you gonna roll or are you gonna take the average for hit points?
You've been rolling,
Oh.
I believe.
I'm going to
And-
roll.
Or are you gonna?
One click.
20.
Let me tell you. Let me get back to your character.
I also, comfort Ish.
Aish.
I probably don't even realize what happened to him. Now, I know, but since I didn't see anyone get old or know that someone else on the ship got old, then I
Right.
don't know what's wrong with him.
You do not.
Wait, does Ish look older?
No, Ish's eyes got all colored, you
Yeah.
know, because he's probably got
Yeah,
glaucoma or whatever now.
Can you tell when a kobold ages?
Depending. If you're familiar with them, you might be able to.
I probably would notice. I talk to him a lot.
Probably
He's
would.
changed, but he to me he might look sick though, right?
Rolling for you would be a D10 plus 3 for your Constitution if you roll it. If not, the average is what? Is it 5?
It's 6 plus 3,
6.
so 9.
Yeah.
Wait, the average is 9 or I'm rolling a possible of 13?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why does the average not sound like the average?
'Cause
It's
it's not.
it's the D&D average, and it usually when you play D&D and you actually roll, you almost always get close to that number, unless you get really lucky and you get higher. But most people get really close to that number, so that's why they average it to 6.
Yep.
It's
You
not
you
exactly in
Oh, it's
between.
because the plus 3 is static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get plus 3 because of your Constitution.
Right. So
Oh.
really, the variance is 4 points.
Right.
So
You have the
40%.
possibility of getting a 1, which will give you 4, though. So you got to think of that, too.
Yeah. You have a 60% possibility, 50% possibility of getting lower.
All right. See, you did one better
Oh
than what you
my
could have.
god. You are a lucky motherfucker.
Why, you just said it was average.
You're one better than average
You're
now.
one better. Yeah.
In my book, I'm 2 better than average.
So whatever floats your boat.
What do I do, add 10?
Yep. 26 now. Or 36, I mean.
I'm just adding it to my charisma.
Ah, you all of a sudden turn to be really sexy. What the hell?
Current hit
that
points,
was-
10?
That's a pretty cool little venture. Good idea.
That's the only thing that I mean, I get to add I'll pick my, my arch blast later and all, but anything else I got to do?
I don't know. Look up what a ranger is. I don't remember.
Yeah, everything else at level 3. Anything else with the stat points, though?
Stats don't change. 3. No, your proficiency doesn't change at 3. So no, I don't think
Okay,
so.
I'll look up the other stuff and do it later.
Should be it. Wait, 3 is no. It's 4 is the feeder, or stat increase, right?
Five, your proficiency goes up.
Yeah,
Four,
but isn't where do you get
four
the
is
feat
where you
or-
get the feat or ability score.
Yeah.
But it'll do the proficiency bonus for you automatically, as long as you put it right on your character sheet. So you won't have to worry about that.
I wanted to ask something. How do you have something on this screen in your inventory on the first page? How do you have something that's not equipped? Because it's giving me a warning that I have 2 armors because I have my old leather and my current studded leather, and it's giving me a warning. How do I unequip?
You gotta delete the armor you don't want.
Why can't I sell it?
I mean, yeah, but just delete it from your sheet.
And just
Oh.
just write it in the notes in the bio that you have
Oh,
the
I think-
armor.
You can just unclick equipped, don't you?
Oh yeah, I think you do actually.
31 click equip. That's what I don't see.
I'm looking. Hold on. You
If
didn't-
you open up under the item name, you open up the little eye in the right hand corner of the item. It says equipped right under it. You just check that.
Thank you. That's what I need. A little eye. I got it. Thank you.
There you go.
That's perfect. Because it was giving me a warning on top because I had leather and studded leather
Yeah.
equipped.
I don't know why the weights are so screwy on this though. That's the only thing that's
They're
weird.
broken, I believe.
What, are they just wrong totally?
Yeah, they're way too
They
high.
don't add up right or something. There's something wrong with the script of it. Nobody pays attention to it anyways. As long as you don't have like tons of stuff.
Yeah.
Because
Unless
honestly,
you're trying to carry a wagon load of stuff, I'm not going to say
Yeah.
a word. I'm not.
honestly, D&D weight shit is just so bonkers anyways. You know, you can carry so much crap. It's crazy.
I want to figure out about unknown things. I just got to ask people in town.
Like what? What do you mean?
Like I have unknown vials. I just ask around.
Oh, you can.
nope. You can ask Elondo. He can tell you what they are once he casts the spell, but he needs some components.
I need a pearl. I have to go buy a pearl.
You actually have a bunch of crap to identify, matter of fact. Remember, I think all of you guys do
I
have some
know.
stuff to identify.
That's all I have written down. Is there anything else?
Yeah, matter of fact.
Actually, I can probably figure out the potions because when I cast Detect Magic, I know what school it is, so
Yeah.
that might help. But I don't know, you know.
There's a few things that you have, actually. You guys have.
I cast Detect Magic in the morning. I cast Detect Magic and everything, so I know what we have that's magical and all that stuff.
I can just tell you now if you want to know.
Sure.
So do you cast it kind of so? Strider's got some stuff that glows magical. He's got a pair of gloves from the first thing you guys did that he's got.
And what type of magic is that?
I don't remember.
Okay, you can just tell me later. You can shoot it in
Yeah.
text tomorrow or something. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. And the crystal eye that you guys use as a bargaining chip at the game of Liar's Dice glows,
Ew, cool.
and the
Am I?
longer dagger, halfway between dagger and short sword that you took off the lieutenant bandit in the cave glows.
So I think tomorrow we should sell some of the stuff we got from that warehouse, and freaking get a pearl.
Yeah, and then the piece of black, almost stone wood with the clear, translucent tip that came out of the chest in the bandit also glows.
Ew. Okay. Did anything have
And
any?
The potion, and the
Any-
potions glow too.
Does anything have any words etched in it?
The piece of the black stone does actually.
That's another thing I picked up. Right?
What's that?
Is that another
Say
one?
again? I don't know if who has that. Matter of fact, I really don't know. I think it might have been you too. I think Owen has the bladed half dagger, half short sword from the
Yeah.
lieutenant, and then I think Alundo, you have something, don't you, or not? Who has the eye?
Was the eye the thing that was sitting on the pedestal, like in the stone?
No, the eye was what you used as
I probably have it if you don't have it. Yeah. Oh.
I think the one that was in the collateral in the Liar's Dice game. That's when you got the deed. You got that back too. And
that's Strider then, because Strider played it. So yeah.
Okay, so he has that. You have the gloves, and then you also have. How many potions do you have? 2? Is that what you have, or
It says 2.
2?
No,
yeah. Okay.
Now that he's glowing like a Christmas tree, I'm like, oh, I think you need to, distribute some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know any of this shit was magical.
Yeah, so I didn't know either, actually, so I
I'm
didn't
pretty
bother.
sure they have glowing glove and black eye. Is that what the other one's called?
You have it's a crystal eye. It's the one that you use from the
Yeah.
that was in the game. When you look at it, it's kind of multifaceted, and it kind of follows you as you look, and it's kind of got like a like almost like a cat's eye kind of look to it.
There was something glowing that I showed to Alondo before. He couldn't identify it and gave it back. I think I don't know what it was though.
Probably the piece of wood, I think, with the translucent end. I think that's what it was.
Something. But you know what? That's a wand. You should probably give that one to me.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said, that it was probably a wand, and I was going to give it to you, but I just didn't even remember what happened with it.
If I don't know what it is, it doesn't matter. I can't really use it. Just don't lose it.
Yeah, that's why I want to write everything down. I got it now written down.
How about in the morning we go and do like a trade for a 100 gold piece pearl?
Yeah, that sounds good. I really don't think I had the one thing that Owen has though. That weapon. I think he got that.
He does. I'm pretty sure, because I think he was the one that dragged the bodies, and I think you got to grab that off of him. So.
And I can cast Identify as a ritual too. So once I get it, I can just keep identifying everything. So
you don't use components when it's a ritual, right?
No, you don't use it. Not the expensive components. They don't, unless it says pearl. I just need the pearl to actually channel the energy.
Right.
It'll tell you if it like destroys something expensive.
I don't think it does for it.
No, it doesn't on that one.
Yeah.
You have to have that. Anything. Basically, it's anything under 100 gold pieces. You can use your focus, and my focus is a little crystal I wear underneath my robes, so I don't need to have the material components for anything, basically, except when it's over 100 gold pieces and up, then you do. So
you need an owl feather too. I'm assuming you have that.
Yeah. I don't. Technically I don't need that one because I can use my focus. But I just grab one from my I pluck it from my familiar.
Yeah.
Because he can go an owl at some point, I'm sure.
Right.
It's granted. So mostly anything under 100, it's granted you kind of pick that up as you go, but it's really up to the DM how they want to do that.
Yeah,
I definitely have a spell component pouch because if I ever lose my focus, then I forget how long it takes. You can make another one, but it takes time or something. So
okay.
But,
cool.
But that's about it. Yeah, cool. It was fun. I guess Aaron left.
See ya.
Bye, Aaron.
I just said too. He was like, "Yep, going."
Oh, okay.
Got his XP. He was out.
It's like, I'm out, yo.
He doesn't say bye. I was probably blabbing.
All right.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we should. If you want to play the other one, let me know. We can make your character and shit.
Yeah, I want to, but my schedule's just been rough lately, especially on Fridays and Saturdays. But as soon as I can, I'll. I was thinking about doing it last night, but then Ben was being a pussy.
Yeah, I know Ben was pussied out. Well, we still have to
This
go
was
on there and
Thunder.
make your character anyway. So
I was trying to set up a LAN party at Ben's house, and he was not down for it. Let me tell you,
You could have came tonight.
he was like, no.
You could have came tonight.
I was 5 minutes from your house last night.
I didn't know. I don't know where you were. Who knows where you're out gallivanting
I was
around?
with you an hour before.
True.
I didn't go far. Oh well. No, it was fun.
By the way,
as soon as I can, I'll make the character though. I just, I haven't really had a lot of time that I've been around when you guys are playing. Ben mentioned it last night that you guys were going to play, and I wasn't back home. I was actually by his house, and I was
Yeah.
thinking about it. But next time I'm home and I have some time, I'll definitely make one up.
Oh yeah, no worries. Oh, you got that one you do in Fantasy Ground, so it's a little different, but
But I played in that right once.
yeah, you did. I mean,
With-
you could make pretty much that same character. They're at 5th level, though you wouldn't. I mean, is your character evil?
No, he wasn't. He was listed. That character was another neutral good, just because I was just.
He's more
No.
neutral good. Okay.
But why what's the group
Well,
like?
I mean, you could basically play that same character from Scoundrels if you wanted to.
I don't know if I play another rogue. Why is Scoundrels dead?
No, not necessarily, but they're actually they're in Waterdeep. I mean, it's actually taking that take place before that this happens, but it doesn't really matter, it's up to you. You make a new character, make a cool. Now
What
that
type
you've
of
learned more, make something interesting. You know what they need? A fighter, a paladin.
I can see myself playing either of them. What else?
Like a half orc, like a half orc character, like fighter. Half orcs are awesome because
They
like
don't
when you
have-
die, you pop back up, and they got
Aren't they going to super stand out in town though? Like everyone's
that?
going to be like, "What the hell's that?"
no, not half orcs. I mean, it's accepted enough.
We're already a motley crew anyways, so
Yeah,
we're
yeah. You half of the people stand out, and they actually get picked on a lot by it when they're first in town until people get to know them. So, because racism is definitely a thing in here. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look. I could do a fighter. I could do a paladin.
Yeah,
Paladin has-
there's like these cool other races like Goliath. That's a cool race, You're like
That would be
kind of
good
half
for a
giant.
fighter, right?
What's that? Yeah, those
That'd
would
be
be good fighters. That's why I was suggesting those. If you wanted to do like a druid, so spellcasters are the hardest ones, and you do have to spend the most time to learn their spells and how they work, and you're gonna feel useless in the beginning because you're not gonna realize what spells you can use, So
Yeah,
that's
I think that's
usually
gonna
how it
happen
works.
regardless. But yeah, I'll take a look at it. Is it usually Fridays and Saturdays so far?
Yeah, that one's Fridays and Saturdays. We've been kind of relying on Mark and Tiffany to play. I will probably stop this now, the recording. Bye, everyone.